Screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
When
Give me your love, baby, give me your hand now, and I just wanna go with you anywhere. I feel like I'm not awake. I wish you could take me away, but nothing would happen today. Give me love, give me all you can. I feel like I'm not awake.
Uh, here, yeah, open sound settings. Sound. Oh, hello?
No, we'll be doubling, maybe.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're on. Let me remove.
Oh God.
We're gonna have the never-ending delay. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay.
That seemed to fix it.
So
I don't
yeah,
know.
this is working. Advanced. Let's mono this real quick. So here's it monoed. Okay, so that's better. So now that's mono. And then yeah. So the only thing that we can't do with this now is, unfortunately, like the scenes. The reason why I
Oh
did
yeah.
it because I was loading like an audio driver in there, which is weird that it accepts audio just fine here, but if you add in like a source, this is pretty good. I'm gonna shut this off.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So
Nice.
yeah,
Ooh, it
let's
says
see
it
if
sounds
there's-
good. I can barely read it from over the back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear it in the background. Nice.
Really
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna.
These microphones sound pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
clean.
these wireless. These wireless
these
microphones.
These are yeah, they're pretty. I remember the Lavs or whatever the hell the microphones built into these the Go's were pretty good, much better than the Lavs we were using for the other shows. So
All right, we got him
we go.
going. We got me going.
And you going.
Just set up. All right, cool.
You were good.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. And this is perfectly loud enough. The
This is fine.
headphones? Okay,
Mhm. Yeah, it's
cool.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just
you
have to
let me-
I'll just have to get a mono adapter so that we don't listen.
Get mono.
Are you in left?
Yeah, I'm in left.
You're in left
I'm
too.
in. Yeah. Well,
Oh, I
I
wonder
can.
if maybe I'm
I'm
this
in the
side.
right channel and I can hear you in my left.
Oh, okay.
So-
So you're in the right channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the left. Okay. Cool. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Great. Glad we're having this discussion. It's really actually weird to
It
just
is.
like look at you while we're talking because normally we're just looking at each other through a screen.
But yeah, it looks kind of normal in there.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
trippy.
totally.
So-
Yeah, does it? Like when we're looking at each other, I guess. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't even know what to say to you. This is actually really weird sitting across from you, like just having a conversation. But
It's a horrible date, and I'm not calling you
yeah,
again.
I know. 10 out of 10 wouldn't do again. So I'm just gonna like keep glancing over. I should probably
Yeah,
just like
just-
minimize it
just-
so I'm
just-
not like
just
do I have
like,
an
um,
incentive? Well, we actually have to see like what
You do
he's
have to see
saying,
the
I
chat.
guess.
What is he saying?
Still no proof you're in the same room. Oh, good point.
I know it could.
Although, yeah, what I was gonna do is have like a webcam and just be able to like switch between
Oh,
the
that'd be-
two and
yeah.
just like have so it's kind of
That'd be
crazy.
kinda cool.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll come
'cause-
over to his
Yeah.
for a second just to
course
kind of be over here. I'm just
There you go.
my shit. All right, here we go. I don't even-
Hello.
Hi guys. We're not social distancing though, so
No,
we
fuck
gotta social distance.
Sorry.
All right, so there you go. There's the proof, everybody.
Yeah. Because
Um,
your background almost looks like it's just similar like to normal, but oddly enough, but kind of
Yeah.
different. But mine
Oh,
has
good
the,
point.
the
You have, like,
glare of the
the
microwave
toaster,
and
microwave
oven and everything else in
toaster
the
oven and
background,
everything
so,
else, yeah. Okay.
The most amazing thing is the beer is right fucking there, like 10 feet away.
That is
so, hey,
true.
I'll just run
I don't have to
downstairs.
like go down to the shit. Oh yeah, and you don't have to go downstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to pull out my.
There you go. Cider.
Hopefully it's
Yeah.
not like by
Too-
now it's probably
Too warm.
Yeah, it's probably warm now. I might have to get some ice.
If you need ice, it's right there. That's the other
Nah,
nice thing.
actually,
Okay.
this isn't too bad.
There's also those little drink,
Those
the
ones,
little
yeah.
ones that, of course, ice and beer. I don't know about ice and cider, but there's
Ice and
those.
cider's not bad.
Okay.
Just the ice and beer's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never done it. Seems like an offense.
Yeah.
because there's
exactly.
those mugs that have the double wall or whatever, or glasses that are awesome. They hold ice forever.
Let's look at the good old Reddit. We didn't have any topics planned. This was
This was
an-
kind of just it.
This was a massive undertaking. This whole thing, like to make this work the way that it is right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
took a
just
lot.
pulled this together in the last 3 hours. This has
Something like
been. I got here at like 6.
6:30.
Yeah, it's now 10. So it's almost been like, 6:30 ish. So it's almost been like 3.5 hours of me putting this together on my corporate laptop as well. So
Which is great.
So yeah, if they ever find out,
Quick, let's say things
fired.
to make Roy lose his job.
No, let's see. Yeah, let's change the stream to let's see how fast we can make Roy lose his job today.
We shall find out.
Let's see. What's on Reddit these days? What's trending? Should we do like Ask Reddit? I don't even know. What is
We
it?
could.
Or maybe YouTube. Let's do YouTube.
Good old
trending.
YouTube's trending.
YouTube. Or give us a topic to chat about.
Kevin's favorite place.
Saw
the
a
YouTubes.
sliver of a head, but I guess that's proof. Oh, okay, yeah. That's true. Well, I did.
Saw a sliver, but yeah, I
Well, 'cause
drug in the
it's-
mannequin that
yeah.
had on a string.
Because, yeah, sliver of a head.
Sliver of a head.
Trending.
That's
Let's
all
see
that
what's
Lulu
up.
ever gets.
Oh, snap. Sliver of a head. Oh, shit. That's pretty good, actually.
Look.
Damn, that's brutal. All right, what do we got? We didn't create a scene for, like, a
The
desktop.
desktop, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to
improvise that one.
Salty. He put the
Oh,
salty emoji on.
Damn. Yeah, that's appropriate.
Oh man. Tic Tac paying my twin twin $10,000 every time we argue. The flying hell
Wow.
is that about?
That's really weird.
Farewell Carolina, nothing crazy. Call of Duty. Is there any Was there any new games that got really? I thought there was like some announcements on some games.
I mean,
don't
Last
know.
of Us 2 has been the biggest talk lately, but that's for
Oh, okay.
PS4.
Well, we could talk about a little bit about our plans to stream. So
Yeah.
it was interesting. I saw a headline about Brime. So
Oh,
there's
okay,
this
yeah,
new platform,
yeah.
and they're like, does it actually exist, or is it like the biggest
Yeah,
troll on the
I
face
saw
of the
that.
planet?
I
And
saw
was
that.
like, what,
Yeah,
are you
I think
serious?
that's the article that I was kind of referring to because I think
Yeah.
I read the same one.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that it's just a Twitter account so far, or was.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
but there was no website, there's no registration of the domain, nothing. There's like really nothing to it, so that's why they thought it might be a troll.
Yeah, right. But also, Dr. Disrespect, that's the big news.
That is the
and
big-
this week is that he got banned from Twitch, and
Right.
nobody knows why.
Nobody knows
and we
why, and
still don't know why.
Yeah.
He doesn't know why, supposedly.
I think he does.
Do you remember the last time he got banned? Did you read about that? How it was because he went.
Something.
I think he was at TwitchCon and he live streamed from the bathroom.
Oh,
Like he went into
that
the
was his big thing.
bathroom, and then
we-
Twitch was just like ban. And now,
because that was like that was a big deal. I forgot about that. But
Yeah,
I remember.
I didn't
bringing
see that live, but apparently that was like
I didn't see
why
it
he
live.
got binned. Well, I mean, like I didn't see it happen originally. Like I read about it now about like after because they were like, well, why did he get banned? Well, he got banned because
Yeah.
he was in the bathroom the first time.
I think it's one of those things you're walking around in a conference, you don't think about it.
Yeah,
That's
you don't-
really
he
what I
didn't
think
think
it was.
about it. Yeah, he just walked
but
in
it's one of
there.
those common sense, like fucking duh.
You can't stream from a bathroom.
You know, there's a reason
Exactly.
cameras aren't in bathrooms, which I always kind of look around. I'm like, is there? You know, you never know. It's just like weird.
Yeah.
But because it's uncomfortable. But yeah, I forgot about that. But I remember when that happened, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
They didn't take that lightly, but it was really just a mistake. So I think typical everything blew out of proportion more than
Yeah.
it should have. It's like
Right.
got people debating on all that. It's like, oh God, it's like, can you just give a slap on the wrist and say, hey, don't do that again?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have. If he did it again, then sure. But
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Just warn, be like, hey,
Just
this
like, hey,
isn't okay.
that's the
whatever.
policy. You probably didn't think, hey, we're cool. You know, that's not cool, but we're cool. Understand it's a mistake. Move on. You know, that's how it should have been. But nothing ever is handled like that. So
Yeah. And he said, he's like, if he's a big streamer, he'll be back. Hassan Piker said, we deserve 9/11, and he was back in a week. Oh, yeah, we deserve 9/11. Yeah, that if you say that shit, yeah, I can imagine Twitch isn't too
Yeah.
happy with you, for sure.
yeah. Well, and the other thing is that he's I guess the conspiracy is that he's creating that Brime or something else behind the the
yeah, that's what
contract.
everyone's
So,
saying. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right. I
that's
remember
a-
seeing
that's
that too.
a
Yeah.
speculation that could be a thing. Which I mean, I'm glad we were just talking about that. Like, hopefully something new comes along.
Yeah.
So I was mentioning, like, hopefully something new comes along. We can jump on ASAP. And there is that one that's really small that I sent you. Trovo.
Trovo? Okay.
Trovo.live.
Oh,
Very
I did
small.
go on that. Yeah, I saw, and I think they added just talking or
They do
something similar
It's like
to it.
30 viewers on each category. It's
Yeah.
very small, but it
very
might be
small.
something because it might.
It's
blow
weird
up.
that like, yeah, and it's weird that people are like already on it. Mm-hmm. Like there's an adoption for it. Like
Yeah.
why are you on a network like that? That's my question. Like you're just
Probably
like,
same thought. Just-
yeah, but it's just like, you know, okay, so they say there's like 100 or 200 people on there, and it's just like they were. What do? They just like wake up and they're like, you know what? Fuck Twitch, fuck Mixer. I'm gonna go in this place because
I'm
like,
a fuckboy.
this
I've
is-
jumped off cliffs. I have money. I'm gonna create my own now.
Yeah, like I mean, we'll create your own too. I mean, that's
Yeah.
cool, and like promote it and like market and like get your shit together. Like that's cool, but like adopting that is like a weird. Just textile, just textile. What's up, Foxpath? Thanks for
Yeah,
joining
it's
us.
somebody else. I can't say. I can barely see something. Oh, Foxpat. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, what's up? What's cracking?
I might be leaning over really awkwardly to do that and getting in your face. You might see my
Oh,
nose.
yeah.
It'd be great. But
Good point.
actually, like maybe.
Yeah, we can just
do
like tilt it.
That is
There we go.
perfect. Yeah, like just like in the middle there, because it was like
Okay.
angled.
And I think it's probably better to just look up there because like
yeah, that's
it's
what I'm doing.
It's
'cause
hard
I-
to read
I
down
can't,
there.
Yeah, I was looking at it initially. I'm like, and I remember to look up there.
How's the sync, Lulu, for my voice and my mouth versus my voice? This is all new. So yeah,
we
this is
just
crazy.
we just both said at the same time earlier. Like, we're gonna try 600 milliseconds.
Yeah, we're like 600
We said it
milliseconds.
exactly
We'll
same
see if
time.
it syncs. Oh, you know what? It probably isn't. I forgot because I just added this source.
Oh, good point.
Thanks for the taco. Thanks for the follow too.
Appreciate the
That's
follow. Thank you
awesome.
very much. Now we're like squishy. We just need.
Oh yes, crap! I didn't add the 600 on here, so let's try that. I don't know if this will work live, but
It should.
okay. All right.
As long as you're not changing, it should. As long as you're not
It's
changing
totally
the
not
bit rate.
synced, but I've seen much worse. Okay, now is it? How
Try
about
it
now?
now.
How about now? Is it synced now?
There we go. Give you some snaps.
You're fine.
There
now.
we go.
All
See,
right,
that
perfect.
fixed
Oh,
it,
it
yeah.
went live. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
I
didn't think
figured
it was gonna do it live.
for those settings it's fine, but for stream settings like
For
for bit
the-
rate you can't.
You can't
yeah.
change that live. Okay,
I mean,
cool.
I think you can enter it, but it won't do jack shit if I remember right. Because I remember trying that a while back when I think Generation Zero was like the bane of my existence when I first started streaming. Because it was
Yeah.
such a hard game to figure out. And I was trying all this stuff, and you can't change stream settings live. So my friend's like, nope, you just got to go offline and go back on. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a viewer or two, which sucks, especially when you're brand new. You're like, really? They're not going to come back. Damn
Yeah.
it. That sucks. So I always tried to dial in the bit rate like well before, make sure that doesn't change. And then usually it's something else, and then a lot of times it's the game. So streaming, well, you popped in for Green Hell.
Oh, yeah.
And at first it was all like, it wasn't it was like choppy in a weird way. It was like skipping forward. It was really odd, but just changing the game settings to medium did the trick. So it's
Yeah.
weird how so I could see on the monitor my FPS. I was like, oh, so it's just not getting 60 FPS, I guess. So it's weird.
Yeah, that's
So
weird.
as soon as I did that, smooth sailing. It's just all this weird stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
never. Oh, thanks for the drippy, oily, awesome looking pepperoni pizza.
And we're doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, chilling. I was like, dang it.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
got-
I keep wanting to like
I
dip
know.
down, but
We
then I
got
got
our
too
buddy
much
Kev
headroom.
here.
Got our
Kev,
buddy Kev.
Kev can hold your that's really unpleasant. He can hold your microphone, or
Oh my god.
he can hold your beer.
It's stuck at 0, it says, so maybe get a ton of views. People think they only get 1 on the chat. It's showing 1 on. No, yeah, you're right. It is stuck at 0 for Twitch, so that's weird. But
That is weird. I think the view count thing is weird on.
I heard
Watch
that there
stream.
was issues anyways. I think there like I was
Yeah.
watching like another streamer earlier, and they were just like, yeah, I think that the stream is semi whatever.
Yep.
Oh, appreciate it.
Thanks for the follow.
Was it the Jammers Band? The Jammers Band. Thanks for following. Appreciate
is
it.
that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Twitch or yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm not sure which one that would be on.
It'd be cool if those had
Oh,
labels.
he said I just following back. That'd be
Okay.
great. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it's on Twitch because you can see it up here.
Yeah, there we go.
So.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, we're actually in the same room. It actually is like we did all this work, or I did all this work for the last 3.5 hours, and it would look like a normal stream. Although we did find out that our chat can be. I did put the background back on our chat because it was like without it, it doesn't cover like the blue. So I'd have to like sort of
yeah, it
I'll
looks
reconfigure it because it'll look cooler without the background. But for right now. We found out that we can customize our chat, which I was like, "Are you serious?" All this time we've been using like the standard
The
restream
standard
crap,
ugly looking thing.
and we can actually
yeah.
customize the chat. So now that we know that, the next stream I'll set it up so that the chat looks a little bit different. But I gotta kind of recreate our overlay because right now it's it's just not. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I started to do a 3D version of that, but didn't finish it. I mean, it was going to basically be, or it wasn't going to be that. It was going to be what we talked about. It was going to be bigger, but just some simple borders. But I never
Oh,
finished
yeah.
it because it just like in 3D, it looked fine, but looked
Oh,
weird.
you mean like maybe like some nuts or something falling or something like that?
No,
Or
not
what?
that. That would be
Oh,
cool,
okay.
but nothing like that. Just some plain borders and the logo and something else. I can't remember what it had.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have the save file somewhere, but it was like a basic version. We talked about it. Oh,
We could
month
do
or
like
so ago.
spinning nuts or something too, like right
Yeah,
here.
that
just
would be
on the
funny.
little,
That would be
right
funny,
on the little-
actually.
yeah, just
just like rotating the whole time.
just like just randomly, just I don't know, like a slow turn or something like that.
Background, we change backgrounds more than we probably change underwear.
Yeah, I know, right? We've tried a few different things. Yeah, so right now it's kind of weird. Like I'm on an iPad camera, and then
Yeah.
Kyle's on my work phone, iPhone. right
Yeah,
now.
it's
So it's kind of funny, like
Hi,
how
Uncle.
this. Yeah, I know. I am. So yeah, it's really interesting. So next time, hopefully, I grabbed like an extra iPhone that I had, and it was activation locked, which is
pretty cool.
BS, fucking Apple bullshit. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, this app that allows us to stream our phones into the OBS, is only on. is only on Apple. So, because I have an Android, he has an Android, but we're using Apple devices. But anyways, it seems to be working okay. Like unbelievably well, actually. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Honestly,
It's
I don't
like-
even know why it's like working as well as it is, but it's pretty cool to see.
This is pretty sick setup.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. It's random. We're
Yeah,
doing this,
it is
but
super
the whole
random.
point, like the show isn't.
But if we were gonna do like, if we were traveling and we're
Yeah.
gonna do a show, or we want to do a show on location, which I think would be kind of cool. I think it would be neat. Maybe there's a script possibly on like Stream Deck or something like that would rotate the camera between like a wide, and it would be, we could set like a
would be
webcam like
cool.
on a tripod that like would sit way over there.
Yeah, you could. Use
And then it
anything
would
for
just
that,
be a
yeah.
side view of wide, and it would just sort of rotate scenes once in a while.
That'd be pretty cool.
So
Yeah.
like it would have us be wide. It would remove the nutshell show here and move it across the top. Because I did have one that was across the top, and I forgot why I did that. But I think it was for when we had Lulu on.
Yeah.
Instead
yeah,
of doing
with
it down the
3D.
middle, I did across the top there, and so it would just rotate between those two scenes, and then the chat would stay the same, the bottom would stay the same, but it would be just kind of like beep. And that way, like slowly, I'm sure there's something out there because there's even like a transition pack for OBS, which is cool.
Just overkill it. Just pack in a one-man crew that
It's just like
just it
I
slides
know,
back
right?
and
Just
forth.
make it look all fancy.
Like
and shit.
all completely automated switches on like randomly like
Yeah.
that. Then you have a one-man crew that's going back and forth. Fucking like portable mic stands with podcast mics and everything. I mean, that's
Yeah.
actually not that unachievable. I mean, the only difference with podcast mics, you definitely would want to use something powered or condensers because this thing wouldn't drive them too
Oh,
well
yeah,
without FET
exactly.
heads. But I mean, if you got FET heads and really spent some money, then
Yeah.
actually, yeah, it'd be
So these are lapel. This is the really funny part
Yeah.
about it. I love how we're both like pointing road at the.
Yeah. I mean, you
we're
can't-
like
you
we're
can't,
flexing
like,
so
you have
hard.
to-
We're like, look at this road. This road microphone,
don't have
guys.
a choice.
Represent. But this is actually. I'm gonna try not to.
it's gonna be
make it-
great. It's gonna sound.
It's not terrible,
not
but yeah,
horrible,
this is
horrible.
really. It's actually a lav microphone that you would put normally on your pack, and now they got the plosives. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
So technically, you could just clip it on your.
it would look dumb, but I could just. That's not going to be right, but I could just do that. That's really
Yeah.
far away. It really should
And
be
then
like
this
here.
is just a
but-
piece of plastic that holds this, and this piece of plastic is $30 each. So just so
or a
you-
weapon.
just so you know how much money we spent. I spent
The
on
quality
a,
you're
on a
getting
piece
on
of
the nutshell
plastic
show,
that
people.
holds this little tiny square, and
Roy
then on
cares
top
for
of
you.
that,
Please give us a follow.
there's like, I don't. Yeah, you can't really. Oh, there's a square. It's like a rectangle opening,
Yeah, it's so weird.
and then it just slides over the top. And
Next
then-
time I need two of you sitting on a bench. Oh, jeez. He's not fucking satisfied. Enough, I think.
Yeah, oh, next time I'm gonna need the two of you sitting on a bench together. Or
What,
something.
holding hands and frolicking the flowers? What the fuck else do you want, Lulu? I'm gonna come over there and put your shit in that box you have behind you. I swear to God. One
Well,
day.
it was interesting because I could. Let's do this. Let's do the camera. This camera,
That
and
camera?
just to see. Oh, there we go. Surface front camera. There we
that's
go.
tight. There we go.
This looks
That
absolutely
is horrible.
dog shit terrible. But let's do it. Let's reset. No, let's make it fit. Transform. Fit to screen.
There
So
you
we
go.
can make it look even more dog shit terrible.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow, really good quality there.
Absolutely terrible.
Is this what you wanted?
My God. So yeah, this is this is god awful, man. Hi guys, so glad you're joining our
Welcome.
1992 stream from the
Welcome to-
Nokia, the Chick-fil-A.
I know. Like my weather station thing
Fine.
going.
Chick-fil-A. This is bad. This is awful. All right, we're gonna go back. It's like, oh my God, he's getting on that.
Oh shit.
He's actually now on top of the table
Hey guys.
in his boxers, by the way, in like jammies.
Business on the
This
top
is-
half and pleasure on the bottom half. I don't know.
Which is weird that like this like stream is somehow better.
Did you?
Oh, my iPad, man. You did.
Hold on, Kevin. Hold my mic for me, bro. Thanks.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
No.
How did that actually get messed up? Oh wait. There.
Yeah, because it can't really get messed up, can it? Oh no,
Not
it's
too
good
much.
now. You
There
did
we
it.
go.
Oh
There
well,
we
yeah. You know how to. You're like looking at it.
Yeah.
That's the good part about like helping each other out. But yeah. He's like, what the fuck
is going on? Well, this is what you wanted. This is what you asked for.
This is
okay?
what. Yeah. Yeah. This is what he asked for. I didn't ask for that shit.
Asked for a bench. Not for You get more than what you pay for on the Nutshell show.
I know, right?
You get only the
Oh my God.
top quality content.
I like how we're getting people. I like for the bench, yeah. I like how we're getting people on the stream only because the stream name is titled like streaming from Kyle's kitchen. Probably because people are like, what the fuck is going on? But we literally are in a kitchen / dining room area.
It's one of those open floor plan / living room, living room thing behind him, which you can't see.
Living room, dining room, kitchen.
I'll call it the den over there at the TV,
Yeah,
and
right.
then you got the upstairs. So
Yeah.
and a bathroom right there. So it's nice. You have a bathroom right there for people, and a fridge right there for beer, and fridge. Other stuff over there for food.
I mean, this is honestly
Everything's
isn't like the worst light ever. I wish that I could probably because the cameras are probably different.
They're different. Yours is more green.
Yeah, it's
on
more
this monitor.
green,
Mine's
and I don't
more-
think you can adjust color
mine's
all
better.
that much.
Not too much.
There is like a plugin I think you can get though that you can add filters for OBS, which I'm gonna experiment with.
The biggest thing would, I mean, if I wanted to bring lights down here, which I thought about, I'm like, it's a lot of work. But
Yeah.
the biggest thing, if it brought lights, it would definitely help that situation a lot.
Yeah.
Or, like we planned, two matching iPhones would
yeah, two
been-
matching iPhones would have been fine.
have been ideal. But
But
didn't
yeah, I
happen,
mean,
so.
like even on yours, I think like yours is like maybe slightly hot, but
it is. It wasn't before, but
see what
it's
that would
weird.
look
Maybe
like.
it's my greasiness.
There we go. Ooh, right
Maybe a
there,
little bit more
maybe.
there. Yeah, right there. It's like if you go, you'll get the hot spots, but if you go too
There we
too
go.
dark,
That's
that's better.
That's a little bit better. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think your color looks really good. The tonality looks really
It
good.
does.
But mine is kind of shit green or something weird. I don't know.
Camera setup and the title really maybe click no hesitation. Yeah, I bet. Well, you're waiting for
The
this.
camera setup and the title really made me click no hesitation. I know, yeah. We're just chilling.
You're the one who's been begging for the kitchen stream, which you didn't believe. Till we debunked that, didn't we? Crotch cam, 2020.
I know. I love how this is like the one up my nose. It's like, hi guys.
Yeah. Dude, that looks
Hey.
horrible. I'm going to teach you photography today.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're joining us today on 3 networks on high definition.
God, that looks fucking horrible.
So glad.
Dude, you look so bad.
just
Fucking A.
started shoving shit up my nose. Like,
just snot rocket comes out of that shit in the middle of a sentence.
hi guys. Hi guys, I'm so glad. Hi guys, I'm so glad you joined us today on the Nutshell Show.
Would you paper airplane fly up your nose?
just shove a cherry tomato up my nose. Can I manage this? Ow, God, it hurts. There we go.
He was like, I'm uncomfortable. Oh God.
There we go.
And the thing is, I can't escape this.
Oh my God, can I snot rocket this cherry tomato? Look. Okay, this is quality content, guys. Cool. I'm so glad everyone is joining. Okay. I'm so. Woo. Oh my God, I'm
God.
crying. Okay, so apparently, this
think
is
we
why
ever-
we did this.
I think we were in our 30s. I think we're like maybe age 10 tops.
Just snot rocketed a cherry tomato. Well, I'm glad that's clipped. We got Lulu the Clipper doing that clip right there because that's going to be. Oh, God. Are we drunk? Sadly, we're not, but we are drinking.
This
We
first
just
beer
the
batch.
first
That
beer
was
in,
fucking hilarious.
but why not, Oh, my God.
That
I'm, like,
reminds
bawling
me.
right
That
now.
reminds me of the time we were at
Holy shit.
Top Golf, and you're like, ready for this one?
And then we shot like chocolate sauce all over this. Oh, I was like ready for it, and then I just went joof or something, and like
Yeah.
chocolate shot clear across, and like on this lady's dress. She was like just like like on the back of her dress. We're like, oh, time to go. Oh yeah, we're like time to go.
I mean, like a like. It's like it
Oh
was so.
shit, that's dope. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's great.
That's pretty funny. God, man.
Fuck.
Oh shit. All right, that got me. That got me. Cherry tomatoes.
I know.
Yeah, we are in our 30s. I know that's hard to believe, but we never grow up. So that's what it's all about. Are you guys drunk? Lulu's I love
Just
Lou's
like,
like
what the
emoticons. He's just like, oh, okay, this is why I'm here.
And it's like I get the views are acting wrong because normally it doesn't say 000, but it's like and view drop.
Yeah, and
Just
everyone's
one.
gone. Oh yeah, it does say 000, but at least it's streaming on all the networks, so that's good.
That's true. Hey, at least I can do this. I don't have to be right back.
That's true. Yeah, good
Yeah,
point. You can
see?
just like walk straight over there.
You're kind of.
Oh, it is. It did drop for a second over there, which is
did?
weird. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
you
these
wouldn't
have to be
think-
line of sight. Let me see if I can just keep this in.
Oh no,
line of-
sounds good. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh
Line of
yeah,
sight.
we can actually see it because you're
Oh,
on the
yeah, you
actual.
probably can.
You're on the stream. He's just in the.
Grab the beer bottle openers. Oh, I can put this up.
You like that ASMR right there of opening a beer bottle? It's pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Open this beer.
Heineken. All we need to do is get you a. We just need to get you a Corona. Do you guys have Corona?
I actually thought. Yeah, I thought about that.
We
There's
should
a
have just
couple in
like a Corona sponsored fucking nutshell show. That would have been great.
there. Oh my god.
We are doing the Amazon unboxing. We definitely wanted to test this first because we wanted to see if this would actually proof of concept would actually work. I'm still kind of blown away that it's actually working. So, which is odd that it's
Yeah, that laptop the whole time has
working
been
as
like
well.
pegged. It's like shh, the whole fan, which you can't hear. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, you can hear that now. Yeah, that's good.
it's
But
probably
yeah,
very
the fan
low,
is
but
running
yeah,
hard.
It's like it. Yeah.
The CPU is at 6%.
That's not bad.
Which isn't bad. I'm gonna see what the GPU is at though.
Oh, you have to
I like
do all
have to
that.
type in my
Credentials.
work admin account. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I can't even remember my password.
Heat of the moment.
There we go. Cool. Because I actually do want to see what the video card is pegged at for this kind of thing. Here we go. GPU's at 73%.
Ah, yeah.
Managing all that. Rendering
too bad.
70%. It's actually not bad, yeah. And then the processor's at 30. So, yeah. Okay, cool. At least we know that it's able to handle it. Okay. It seems like ever since I did the hardware acceleration, though, it's smoothed out, especially on my side.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as choppy. So, but we know that iPhones are like solid.
Corona sponsored it. Oh god, the name.
Corona sponsored. The tomato bins. I'm waiting for Kyle to forget and eat it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
You don't
Luckily,
like you don't like Corona.
and Corona tomatoes.
Is there a Corona like city in the United States, like Corona, California? or
There's
some
like,
shit? Yeah.
you know,
Like we're not involved in this. Oh, I need to.
watch they have no cases.
Oh, that's why. Because it.
Yeah, it has
when
road
you
on both
hold,
sides.
Yeah,
Oh.
but when you hold it, you kind of put your thumb. You know, like you kind of like because we hold it so that it's like flat. You know. We just hold it kind of like this.
Really?
And when you do
hold it
that,
like
the road is exposed when you're really going hard at it. So,
Really, no.
ASMR, you're like,
This is what it's fucking came to.
well, you gotta do it. You gotta grab it by the balls first, right? You gotta- this is. Look, ma, no hands. Now I'm a singer. Oh yeah. God, this is so good.
This is
nice
this is
move.
great quality,
he's
quality
like,
content.
he's like, nice move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next
Oh,
time we do,
jeez.
well, next time we need to have like maybe our phones setting up some just so we can see the comments. Because I think there's
That
like a
would be
Twitch
cool.
comment thing, so that because I feel like
Isn't there a restream chat thing on the
yeah,
phone too?
yeah, and you don't have to like stream the actual you can just see comments, and so I think it would be cool to that way you didn't have to use another piece of bandwidth, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you're doing that, but yeah, let's see if there's like a restream app.
Chat.
Oh, did you see it?
I'm just doing a general search.
Okay. Because I think there is because there's the Streamlabs deck, but that's not, yeah. Oh, then there's OBS remote. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know.
Typing
Yeah.
in Restream in the Play Store just
I
gets me
didn't see anything
Streamlabs
either.
and everything else. Yeah, so
Is
I
there,
guess you could log in
Well, there's
via...
a Twitch chat. Oh, but yeah,
could
we have
probably
Mixer and Twitch, so
log
we
in
pretty
via
much
the-
only, yeah, so there's mChat for Twitch. there's an app called mChat for Twitch, so that's pretty cool. So we could use that one, but we need like a restream thing. Oh, well, you could just log in.
That's what I was
Restream.
just thinking. Yeah, I was going to try to do that. Of course, my LastPass thing is not popping up on it.
Oh, okay.
Probably because I'm in the Google search and it brings up a Chrome-like browser, but it's not Chrome. It's probably why.
It's like
So
that stupid thing. Well, I actually have it fill in, but
copy link.
yeah.
Let me try this on actual Chrome or something.
Yeah, I'm doing it on Chrome too, just so I can see that.
Open in browser.
Sorry, guys. We're just,
Still not opening for me.
Making life happen here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Lulu clip
we got
number
it.
2. You should do it. It says.
You
Oh
do
my
this
God.
movement, then you say, "It's so good. It's so good."
Yeah.
Okay. So cool.
Let's
I got it
see.
working.
Nice.
Chat. There we go.
I don't know if I can.
Open
Oops.
in browser. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I'll just set this.
You got it for right? Of course, yeah. I gotta get the.
All right, guys.
Oh.
Do a test for me. Send me another. Lulu, send me another chat. Or send another chat, and then I'll see if it didn't pull up. It only pulls up maybe the recent one. There we go. Cool.
Restream.
Let's see if it shows up. Oh, there you go. Another chat. Sweet. Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, it just looks like this. It's just like Restream, but
That's what I was thinking.
once you
yeah, that's
log
what I was
in,
looking for. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that
cool.
way we don't have to like look over. I can just kind of have it chilling here.
I didn't think of that.
Chilling like a boss. Like a boss, guys.
Oh man. Yeah.
So pumped you guys are joining us in Kyle's kitchen here in the Nutshell Show. Oh,
It's fun.
but it does go to sleep, so you'd have to like
That's
turn
what I was
that
thinking
off.
of. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay, so if I just go to restream.io and then probably go to the chat, it'll probably work for me. Let's
Yeah.
see if that works.
I guess we could like
Restream.io.
theoretically have our laptops or something like right in
Good
front of
point.
us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Open a browser. Okay, I think I'm finally getting it too. Of course, my
Yeah,
phone
we'll have to think
loves
of like ways to do
turn off.
this in a way that like we'd be able to. Cause I'll just look over at the chat, but for you, I mean, you might.
Yeah, it might be easier for.
Did it work for you? Are you?
I'm
in chat?
logged in, to see if it works, but I need to also change my settings on my phone to not ever
Yeah.
go to sleep, because it goes to sleep like 15 seconds, which always
Yeah.
pisses me off. But
I know, but we never change it.
yeah,
It's like funny.
You're
like,
you're
you're
"Oh,
like,
I fucking hate
whatever.
that."
It's
and then you
fine.
don't change it.
I'll change it later. Oh, and never change it.
Never
No
change
big
it.
deal. Yeah, cool. Let's see. If
Oh, come
there's-
on. Flippy. There we go.
I feel like I'm like continuously trying to move this over here. I'm gonna drop the pixel. Oh yeah.
Sleep cycle. Display. Let me just do this manually.
There we go, guys. All right, cool. Sorry.
Rotate screen.
You'll have to bear with us. We are doing this for the first time, and this is like not super ideal. There's like shit everywhere, but it's cool. I mean, once
It
we kind of
works.
figure it out, it's figured out, which is pretty nuts that we're like doing this from again, a laptop via wireless cameras, via a router.
Wireless
I mean,
mics,
just so
too,
wireless mics, wireless cameras, into a laptop, then restreaming back out to restream 3 networks. It's of course, we're always just super complicated for no reason. I'm sure we could have easily done something different here. I guess not really. I mean, unless we had like multiple webcams or something.
I mean,
but then-
if we had like 2 cam links or
Yeah.
something.
But even
I mean,
that would even be even more complicated with more wires and more
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah.
this is actually pretty simple,
by the time you had the-
simplified, really.
Yeah. Well, by the time you had the
So-
dummy batteries,
Yeah.
the cam links, the HDMI cables just for cameras alone, plus
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're
Headsets
talking about
one.
hundreds of dollars more. So this is like with what we have already, which is pretty awesome.
That does work. That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Headset's not wireless. Yeah, I know you guys is wireless or wired one right now. Because we have to be, so we can monitor our audio live.
Disappointed. I could have brought
Disap-
my actual headset that was
Disappointed.
wireless.
Disappointed isn't a new thing for the show. So
Yeah, true. Yeah,
welcome to
pretty
Nutshell
cool.
Show. You will be disappointed, guaranteed. Or your review back. Not really. Sorry, can't give your review your life back.
I
If
do
did,
have
would
the new
not be here.
Arctis Pro. So I ordered it. It was refurbished. It was $229. It
Oh, that's
came,
right, you're talking about
it came in
yeah.
literally like a plastic bag when I got it. I was like, what
Just
the
a
fuck?
Ziploc.
So for me, you know, like I love holding
man.
onto boxes, and I mean, you do the same thing. So like you can resell it as like the whole package.
Yep.
Well, it
Yep.
just came in a box, and it was like bulk plastic bags, like which is like I've seen that before in certified refurbished stuff, you know, where it's like it's OEM. It just comes in like a plastic bag. It's not like it doesn't have all the fancy shit because that's what you pay for. Especially with these stupid microphones that come in these boxes. Like,
Oh my
let me-
God! Yeah, you
let
should
me
see if
pull
you
this
can get, you should
freaking
get
box
that.
out.
That's so crazy.
Like,
That was the first thing I noticed when
look
you
how
brought this over.
crazy this box is for this
It's so
microphone.
stupid.
It's like this huge box, and then it slides out. So then you have like, so then it slides out for another box inside of that.
Yeah.
And I spent $30 a piece.
And this is it's just for the plastic.
for this piece of plastic and a foam, because that's like literally all this is. It's
Yeah.
just like a plastic, but it has Rode on it. It has Rode.
Rode.
Sponsored by Rode.
Oh, I wish.
I know
Rode
that
open
would
for
be
sponsor. You
actually-
probably would never sponsor a show like this, but hey,
Yeah, they would never
for people like
go
us,
here, but
the guy snot rotted a tomato out of his thing, and the guy showed
true,
his crotch. you know,
true.
Oh well, no, just for the handle.
Oh
so
no,
the
no,
mic.
the mic itself was what 200?
Yeah, this is the mic.
Wasn't it like 200 a piece?
They're
More than
something.
that.
Like they're 200
Wasn't
a
it
piece. You're about right.
350? 250? 350?
No, they were like 400 for both.
It was 400 for both.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so the microphones themselves wirelessly they're about like 200 a piece.
Yeah, and the receivers are right here. So yeah, they're expensive. No, it's just $30 for this piece of plastic. That's kind of what we're making fun of.
Yeah.
Do more of these. It's weird. It's weird, but the energy is different in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, probably because we're in person.
Yeah,
So-
it's different. Yeah, it's different because it's weird. It is weird to like look at someone. And, well, I mean, not really. It just takes a second, but you're like, oh, hey, what's going on? Hey. But I did get anyways. I got the new Arctis Pro headset, so that's cool. And then I got his mic, so we're matched now. We got the dynamic
Yay.
mics, which is cool.
Yeah,
So we'll
that's
have
gonna
the
be
same
dope. microphone,
microphone, the Rode Pod mic. But my setup's like clearly better in like every way. But it's fine. I mean, no big deal. So, you know, ultra gain versus, you know, Motu 2. It's the coolest thing like ever, but it's fine. Fat head.
At least I don't need a fat head to power the mic.
I know, right? Well, like I said, I'm only at like a
Yeah.
quarter, less than a quarter
Which is
gain or
crazy,
something
yeah.
crazy. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It obviously
It's
is the
all
same thing.
It's
but
all gonna be the same. Which we're talking about. This is technical, and I mean, unless we get in that discussion, but we're gonna be because the biggest crutch right now is matching our audio and the quality wise. I've always been saying that Skype downplays the audio a lot, so we're actually gonna
and
work-
video. And I have a new camera too,
video. Yeah,
which
oh,
I'm
that's
super
right.
excited. So I have a new camera. So I've obviously been playing catch up to Kyle. Kyle's had his shit together for like ever, but now I'm just like kind of playing catch up because I finally have a little bit of money to work with. So,
Yep.
so yeah, I got a DSLR camera. It is going to be USB until I do HDMI. We'll see what the difference is.
If
It might not even
works-
matter. Honestly.
I mean, if you don't need to do 60, which I don't even,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I can, but the camera will shut down.
Yeah,
so
that's-
if it does 30,
yeah,
it looks smooth enough. Honestly, it's fine. And for this, you're not like, I mean, nobody's doing that anyway. Who's playing games
yeah,
like,
you're not like
oh yeah,
unless you're
nobody's
like
fucking
what
doing
PewDiePie or something. Where
Oh,
he goes
yeah.
like batshit crazy and stuff. But,
True.
But yeah, we have
But even
a
then, you know,
have a camera. The mic is matched, so the audio quality is matched.
it's going to visually match. It's going to be like, and the lens is matched. It's like the same spec.
Oh
almost,
yeah, we
which
got
is
the same
funny.
lens too, 22 millimeter f2. Is that yours too? As
Mine's
well?
f2. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a different lens to.
But
drive it,
yours
but
is
yeah.
micro four thirds though, right?
No, it's
Oh, it
APS-C.
is 1. Okay. So Canon's 1.6, so yours is 1.5, so it'd be slightly different. But I could zoom in or zoom out and make it the same. It doesn't really
It should
matter.
be about the
Yeah.
same. I mean, you're probably going to see differences by the sources anyway. I
Yeah.
mean, who knows?
Yeah.
So
we'll
yeah,
see.
we're working towards the video side to get that. I mean, that's kind of matched. That the video was never a problem, but the audio
Yeah, video
will
was
be,
never a problem,
but the audio will be really good.
yeah.
So it's going
Well,
to be
because I went from headset to a regular microphone
Yeah.
to now going to
Yeah,
the
ex-
same microphone, so it'll be sound the same. But
Well,
we're on
from-
the same microphone right now,
We're
so
on the same
we
mic-
should
yeah.
sound about the
exact same. These are
right now.
impressive because we haven't really used these
Yeah, we
extensively
haven't,
before.
not for like, and especially not for this stuff.
And I
Well,
remember-
we did use it for all of your like the DIY reloading,
used
which
the
I thought was
labs.
actually pretty good.
But we also use the
We
labs.
use the labs, yeah.
So these actually sound better, in my opinion, than the labs.
just
But the-
straight,
yeah,
straight microphone.
But the labs
That's
are
true.
fucking $20 labs.
Yeah,
So
they were really cheap.
These things
but-
again are like $200 a piece, and even though it's a built-in microphone, that's a part of the feature. The microphone's
Yeah.
good. It's not the best in the world. It's not a $500 lav, But
Yeah,
it's good.
but it's like decent, and
it's-
there's been no breakup since we started, which is cool.
And that's the thing. These are, I mean, it's like a foot away.
Yeah,
and
that's
yours
true.
is
It's
like
not very
3
far
feet
away,
away.
obviously,
But
yeah.
as long as these are in line of sight, they're sick. Like when I, was going over to get the beer, it might have broke up a bit because you kind of have to keep it line of sight. That's the
Yeah.
only caveat to these. But for $200 for a lav setup, that's like has a microphone, even though if you tack the square, it looks stupid.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
They
People
have-
do it though. It's
they
pretty
have
funny.
a little. I don't do that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they have like these notches. I don't know if you're gonna. Yeah, a little bit. You might be able to see
okay,
that.
yeah.
But they have these notches because they come with fuzzies. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, so they come with little fuzzies, which
Like-
you can have this square with a fuzzy on here. It looks so stupid.
Oh, were they included in the package?
But, yeah,
Oh, okay.
you just snap them on to the top.
You snap it into those 2 notches. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So it's
That's
like
cool.
they give you for
Yeah.
$200, especially if you only need one. Even for $400, like if you're doing a lot of interview videos, or like if you have
This
a lot
is
of clients,
perfect for
yeah.
interview stuff. This is really cool.
So, if you had 2 of these for like talking head stuff, if you did that for your job, which I
Yeah.
kind of used to, that's fucking golden. Like that's all
Yeah.
you need. Because I used to have to hold a boom and like try to operate a camera, and that's before touchscreen cameras really were too much of a thing. Like my GH4 was all right at it, but God, that sucked. Hello,
What's a poop sock? Poop sockle.
LOL P sock.
This is great. What is it?
Quite
What
a
is
name.
it? Oh,
With the-
poop sock. LOL P sock. Wow, you got a lot of poop and peeing in socks.
Must be a cum sock,
Cum sock.
like the cum back.
Yeah. Why didn't you add cum to your like name? Probably
the
because you couldn't
cum box?
do that. The
Still
cum
never-
box.
I'm never gonna forget that. Oh God.
Wanna play? Simon says, "Oh God,
God.
I don't." We both are like, "Oh God, no." That would be a hard no, please. Just kidding. I don't know.
But yeah.
Let's see what you say. I guess. What does Simon say right now?
But yeah, these are pretty sick though.
I'm surprised. Yeah, these actually sound a lot better than I thought. But
Very,
yeah, I mean,
very
it's cool
impressive.
that we can. Yeah, it's like because they reject.
They do, yeah.
A lot. Like you're not there. It's not.
It would be annoying if
That's
you have
cool.
someone at this trade show. They're like, yeah, and over there, here's our
So-
product there, and our product
So
there.
if
You're
you
like,
just look
fuck.
over right over there, then, it's pretty good over there. So
Yeah, I couldn't even hear that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, but I guess you just get like a 2 bracket. You mount those 2. You combine the 2 wires via. Oh, you could just use this honestly, and
Yeah.
you just plug that right into your camera, and then you'd have a
get
synced
pretty good
audio.
audio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have pretty good audio. Just
we-
if you're just gonna do a run and gun setup, it's pretty
And
good.
we talked about these for when we were going. We were like hard
Yeah.
going to NAB this year. Until
That's
they
true
canceled
until
it,
April.
so-
Yeah, exactly.
But all we would have, of course, needed was one. But yeah, I mean, shit, you could hand it the other guy this, and both had one, which would be nice to have to sit there.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Just have 2. That's what I was saying. Like you could just have 2, and then turn them on and off all day. Simon says, "Chug the beer. Let's do it. Yeah, chug the beer."
I enjoy my beer, even though it's a Heineken. I got it.
Heineken.
I got it.
You know, there's a black Heineken. Like if you like black. There,
I think I've heard briefly of that, but yeah, it's been a while.
it was weird. I was at a ski resort one time, and they're like, I was like, "What's your darkest beer?" And they're like, "Heineken." And I was like, "Really? That's your darkest beer?" And
You're
they're
like,
like, "Well,
"Oh,
it's
okay,
Heineken Black." And I was like, "Okay, really?"
Man.
And they're like, "Yeah, it's like a stout Heineken." I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, let me try it. And so I had it, and it literally tasted like, it was like kind of like a lager. I guess it's a lager.
Was it like
Oddly enough, I don't like lagers, but I do like Heineken. Heineken's actually
Heineken's
not
good.
bad.
Was
for
it
a
like one of
lager.
those Doppelbox or whatever? I don't know. That's like basically a dark.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah.
I'm gonna look this up real quick because I can't remember now what exactly. Oh, I like how it just reloads. Like that's pointless. Okay, I'll just close that right now. Because when it reloads, there's like nothing on the chat. So when you pull it up,
yeah.
So it is a Heineken. Oh my God, they have a Heineken Zero.
camera when you do that.
Good Lord.
Zero. Oh man.
Heineken Black. It is called Heineken Black. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, look at this. So this is the. I wish I could pull it up, but it's Heineken Dark. Yeah, look at that. Crazy.
I've never seen
like,
that. Yeah.
There's
There
Heineken
you go.
Dark. So yeah,
That's one
Heineken.
way to show something. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely looks like it looks like a light dark though. You know, because
Yeah, it's a light dark for sure.
You can see through it, but it's not like one of those thick stouts. Like
Yeah, it's not
there.
a stout, so it's clearly like a dark lager. So I'm guessing it's probably like malt, is more malty or caramelly
Yeah.
or something like that. Probably added a
I
little
bet
bit
you
of
it
like.
is kind of like one of those Doppelbock type beers.
Yeah.
I've had only those several times, but
Right.
They're not bad, but yeah, they taste kind of like a lager, but they're dark.
He's like,
weird.
nerds. You lost. Okay, I'm out. I
See
like
ya.
it.
Wouldn't want to be a
Yeah. We don't need you on this stream anyways.
nerd.
Poop sock, LOL, P sock. Cum sock.
Cum bucket.
Okay. Drink if you've ever come in a sock. Just kidding. You know what I never did though, is I never had like tissues and lube on my nightstand. Like that was never like you see it in every movie, right? Like every
Yeah, that's
teen
not a
movie
thing.
or some
Actually,
shit.
I saw an ad for that. Or yeah, I saw an ad for that earlier.
Yeah.
Which is like all of a sudden weirdly, I'm getting all these like, I got them before when we were doing a lot of the Facebook marketing stuff, and now I haven't looked up that stuff in forever. But
Yeah,
now all of
right,
a
we
sudden I'm
haven't
getting
been
like all
online
this
all the
marketing
time.
stuff. Like, I sat on my bench and I looked at the office. I got laid off and I made 10 million or something.
Oh,
Almost
of
like
course,
like
yeah.
all this. So it's those type. But it's all been getting lately. I'm like, what the fuck did this come from? I haven't looked this stuff up in forever.
Yeah.
But now it's come back. What the hell?
Well, it's weird is like apparently all the big brands pulled out of Facebook because they're allowing
heard about
hate
that.
speech
Yeah.
or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, good. Like that's like the cost per the CPM, the cost per 1,000 impressions is probably dropped from like 25 down to like fucking 15, like $10 off basically per 1,000 people that can view an ad. Because I'm an ads person. I literally run ads every day. In fact, I think I'm up to probably like $1,500 just in ads alone for Google this month. But so I definitely do a lot of ads. He's like, doofig.
Doofig. Oh,
And Kyle says,
no.
hey, shut up, Roy. How about you shut up? I like how he's
Actually,
still. I like
but-
how Poop Sock's still on here
But
trolling.
yeah, like
but anyways,
actually, last name do bag.
do bag.
Yeah.
My name is do bag. It's pronounced do bag. Do bag. I don't think I've ever told that story.
No, you
so
haven't.
so
That's so great. Like I'm
So, yeah.
go with that one. It's good.
so I was at a mall and I was getting like a Pepsi or some shit, or like actually it was like a Diet Coke at a vending machine, and I put my like $1.75 or like fucking actually it was like probably like $5 because it's a mall vending machine, right?
So
For a
crazy,
fucking Diet Coke. So I was like, all right, I'll just get a Coke. So I stick like $5 into this damn thing, and then I press the button, and then it jams. It's like the fucking like robot thing jams, and I was like, son of a bitch. And normally like I don't give a shit about like the fact I would just walk away, like, but it was like the principal that day. I was like Mr. fucking principal, like, oh, you stole my $5 fucking from my soda, bitch. So I get on the fucking phone and I'm like, I call Coke, like there's like a 1-800 number on the fucking line. I call him and I was like, hey, you know, I'm at this mall. Here's this vending machine. It's this number, serial number at this mall. It stole my money. And he's just like, you could just tell he's just like on the phone. He's like, Jesus Christ, really? You're calling me about like $1.75 soda. It was like $1.75. I just say it's $5. It's like $1.75. He's like, really? You know, he's like, I have so many better things to do with my life to listen to you sap story about
I
how it
fucking
took
hate
you.
my job. You know.
Yeah, like probably didn't. It was probably like a one-time thing. It jammed. Like technology's not perfect. Like get a fucking life. But he was nice enough. He was just like, all right, cool. Let me take your address down. Let me do all this shit. Well, like I even put it into my to-do list to like fucking follow up. He's like, in 2 weeks you'll have a check. And in 2 weeks, I followed up. I called him. I put on my to-do. I'm like, here's my to-do list. 2 weeks came by, no check in the mail. I call him. I'm like, hey, I just want to check on my refund.
My
Because
$1.75.
my $1.75 refund. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check on this shit. You know, did you guys happen to send it? And he's like, oh yeah, we processed that. Yep, it's out in the mail. Sometimes it takes a little longer.
Out in the mail.
Yeah, he's
Love
just
it.
he's like it's in the mail. You know, just COVID-19. It's delays. No, that was like 6
that
years
was
ago
like-
when I did it. So, anyways, after that, I didn't ever follow up, and I never got a check in the mail. And then a year fucking later, and I mean like almost to the day, it's got to be like, because again, I'll talk about why this has happened. So like a year later, I get this fucking letter in the mail, and it's addressed to Roy Dubag. When like there's no way you can fuck up my name that bad. Like it's Dufek. It's Dufek listed right there. Dufek. That's what I said to him. I spelt it out. D as in dog, U, F as in Frank, E as in Edward, K. Dufek. He wrote Dubag, so it's intentional. And I still have this letter today. I might have to scan it and just put
It's
it up on the
great.
fucking
it's
Twitch.
so good. I read it almost every time I'm there because it's like,
And I stuck it on the fridge so that people can walk by and like read this letter. And they're always like, "Why did you put a letter from like Coke giving you a coupon?" So we do. What's up, man? Actually, we got a new one. Mr. Bounce out with that photo.
Are you ready
Fofo.
to poop sock piece? Because
know,
these
right?
names are.
So yeah. Anyways, I get this letter in the mail, and it's addressed to Roy Dubag, and it's a year later. And there's even, if you looked at it too, which this is why I think it is. It has a hole on the very top, like it was pinned to a fucking corkboard.
I thought I noticed something weird. Yeah.
And so what I think would happen, and this is my idea, and I'm like, and it's exactly what happened. There's a sticky note on this fucking like letter, and they pinned it up in the break room, and they're like 1 year from today's date, send this out, and they just did that because and there's probably like a fucking note. This guy asked for $1.75 refund, and then they didn't even fucking send me $1.75. They gave me a coupon for a free 12-pack of Coke. So they didn't even send me my money back. But I mean, granted, a 12-pack of Coke
worth more.
Is worth more than $1.75. So I can't argue with it. But it was addressed to Roy Dubag. So they clearly so there was a hole in it, which the only reason that with it is someone put a thumbtack, fucking stuck it on a corkboard, and was like, this motherfucker called in for $1.75. We're not gonna send it out until a year later so that he knows that we got to him. But and we did our job and shit, but you're obviously a fucking dubag. So that was my Roy Dubag story.
I think you would or you would get da fuck more.
I do. I get Roy Dufuck almost fucking daily.
That's funny.
What all music you like? Yeah. I like some punk, EDM. Yeah, I like that shit. Or folk, I guess.
Mine's indie alternative.
Indie,
little bitty EDM, synthesizer stuff.
Yeah.
Except for some pickups.
Yeah, you've been getting into the synthesizers more recently.
All that stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love that kind of retro sound. I know it's hipstery
definitely.
sounding, but it's pretty cool.
And it actually takes skill to make music.
Yeah,
Like that, which is
the analog
crazy.
stuff.
Like that
It's
one
crazy.
dude that you were showing me is fucking crazy.
Yeah. What the
So, but yeah, I do get Dufuck a lot. I worked for Sears at one point. I was working for.
Oh, that's
And
I
they-
remember the story you told me that
Oh,
one,
and
which
then-
probably isn't.
Yeah, which is terrible. I can't even do it now.
Can't do it here, but that was.
But yeah,
it
so
wasn't bad. But
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. But I worked for Sears, and I remember winning an award at Sears this one time. And the only reason I remember this is how bad someone can fuck up your name. So they called me Dooflamek. Dooflamek. And they're like, "Oh, congratulations to Roy Dooflamek. He won the most award, the most credit apps, because when you fucking work for retail, you got to do the credit apps.
Oh, man.
You got to sell someone your 25% interest credit card,
Yeah.
which is absolute bullshit.
I
You're
hated that.
You're you get 25% off.
The people-
Home Depot did that, right?
They did.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The people
It's
you
fucking
sell
stupid,
to is
dude.
always people. It's
And they
not
can't-
in good finances.
Yeah, it's terrible.
25%. You're just I can't in good conscience. I can't do this.
Yeah, right. But then they shove it down your throat. They're
No,
you
they
got to
do.
get
You get in trouble.
this many
I
credit.
did.
Yeah, you can get
I was
disciplinary
a fucking
action.
cashier. I wasn't commission.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not selling your credit.
Oh, you didn't even get commit because we got $2 of credit app, which was
didn't.
good. And
We
on
got-
on
we
fire
got-
sale days, we got $5
got
of
that.
credit app.
Pat, good job. You
Yeah.
got this many this month, and you were put on a board. It's go fuck your board and go fuck yourself. I know how
Wow,
you're making
dude,
money.
that's bullshit.
But we didn't get
Damn.
anything. I mean, they might give rewards or something to people that are up there, but I mean,
Yeah.
and distribute it. But it's not like you were pointed out and given some X
Damn,
amount
dude,
per
that's
amount.
dirty.
It was bad.
Wow.
So, and I mean, demographically, I'm gonna be honest, most of them were Mexicans that were signing up for
Oh
this stuff.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
it's
mine.
they're-
yeah, they were definitely Mexicans.
and they could barely speak a lick of English and stuff too a lot of times. And every time I had to sign somebody up, I had to fucking call the damn number and sit on hold and turn off my light. I'm
Yeah, that's right.
I could have went through
You're right.
10,
I had to do the
20
same
people.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would deny because some of them were just denied, straight up you got
straight up,
denied.
yep.
But then most of them, I would say 60 to 70% of them definitely they definitely needed to talk to the person to
Yeah, I had
verify
that
their
too, yeah.
information. But yeah, you're waiting on hold for 20 minutes before you even talk to anyone, and it's mind blowing too because the person is you just wait for him to be I want to wait for that person to be all right, yeah, it's okay, don't worry about it, let's just let's check out. But they would never do it. They would always, because they wanted that 20% off, because that's what our incentive was that
especially
yours?
in appliances. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
appliances, yeah.
It was
I mean,
a
for
certain
a
percentage.
$500 20% off is
Yeah.
huge.
It was
Why,
especially on appliance sales, but
Yeah.
sometimes it was just a bunch of stuff, and people
Yeah.
definitely, exactly. They would, And that was a whole spiel, and I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same for you. So you have a big, especially a big purchase. Like, you want to save 20% off today? It's like, well, how do I do that? Sign up for our credit card. Oh, yeah, it's a great way to pay this off that I didn't have money for anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm just like, fuck that. I'm like,
They're going to put it on a credit card anyways, yeah.
the biggest thing I would do, I gotta find the chat again because we don't walk. The biggest thing I would do is just like, do you have a whatever card? No? Okay. Pay or whatever.
Yeah,
So that was my way of getting around it, but that's of course not good enough when you're not making the numbers, right? So
right.
Anyway,
yeah. So that's so the credit app bullshit. Yeah, that you get in stores, and it's like 25% interest. It's terrible. So, did you like? I don't remember personally for mine, but if the person got denied though, did they still get the 20%? Because I don't think they did.
No.
Yeah,
no.
They had to get approved.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, we tried.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's fucking terrible for your credit to get a denial. One, and then number two, it's a hard inquiry, which hurts your credit.
That's right.
And we like had to tell people it didn't. They're like, oh, is this gonna hurt my like? If people, is this gonna hurt my credit? I'm like, well, not really. I mean, because you're like, well, in the grand scheme of things, like it's just a hard inquiry. Like it goes away in like 3 years. You're like 3 months, years.
Yeah.
Like you had to disclose it.
You're
But you're
like,
like,
years,
3 years, maybe months. Months. 3
Something.
years.
I mean, but that's
6
the
years.
thing. It's like we're not a fucking bank. We're not there. So, like, why are you making people that are making
it's bullshit.
$10 an hour maybe at the time? I think now like here it's like 15 minimum or whatever years. But it's like, why are you making people that are making minimum wage, which is shit? You can't do anything with that. You can live with 8 people maybe. But you got to work like 2 or 3 minimum wage jobs to make it, which you're never home or an apartment or whatever, which is probably in a low income. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Why are you making them go through more shit and be some creditor? Because people are going to ask questions when it comes to their credit. Anybody that has any sort of brain among them is gonna be like, well, doesn't it do this? It's like, well, what's this and what's the terms? Just like, fuck me, can I just check out your miserable ass and like go home and before I blow my brains out this evening? Like, this is just a more of a contribution to that because you already have to deal with the angry customers. You already have to deal with that. You have to deal with the checkouts. You have to deal with your supervisor telling you to stand at the end of the line. And I'm not like that. I would wander off. I'd like go like several lines down, talk to people. I'll go like, you need to be over there. It's like, fuck that. What are you chaining me? Like, you might as well put a ball and chain on you. It's like, it feels like prison. That's what retail is.
Well, it's funny. Like, I remember when I didn't get enough credit apps in a day, I would have to go. My fucking manager would make me work in lingerie. And if you've ever been to like, if we're talking like, I would work at Victoria's Secret lingerie. Like, as creepy as it sounds, like there's a lot of really beautiful women that pass through Victoria's Secret. So, and there's a lot of not so beautiful women that also go to Victoria's Secret. So, like, no big deal, but you'd be like, oh, yeah, like, I could slightly envision this on you right now. Like, freaky, like, creepy guy, right? You're like, oh, shit. That's
just, you show up with, like, big glasses.
That's going to look really,
it's like.
Like, that's going to look really good on you.
You just turn gay.
That's gonna.
You could. Totally
the only guys that get hired at Victoria's Secret, like
That's
literally,
true.
you have to like act like you're probably gay, because like,
oh honey, that just looks fantastic. Your man is gonna love that. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, they're walking away, and you're like, damn, bitch, shit, you fucking like buying that shit. God damn, like you just instantly become
Roy
straight.
Black.
You're just like,
Roy turned black and I turned gay.
Motherfucker.
What is this?
This is the Nutshell Show, everyone. Welcome to the Nutshell Show.
The show.
The
Episode
Nutshell.
21.
The Nutshell Show.
Always have to
Episode
get
21.
very present.
Well, yeah, it's 21 and only, 21 and up. Like this show's rated 21 and up. It's NC 21. What does NC even mean? Like content, naughty content,
Something.
naughty content.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
It's not. You're like, oh, that's right.
Could be.
No. What was it? What was I talking about now?
Victoria's
Oh,
Secret.
yeah. So Sears.
Oh, Sears in that.
I had to
too.
work lingerie. And so if you can imagine for a second, who would be buying lingerie at fucking Sears of all places? It's not the people that are buying fucking lingerie at, let's say, Victoria's Secret or Torrid. Or I think Torrid's like, oh, you did fucking pull out a Corona. That motherfucker's pulling out a Corona right now, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
He's pulling the fucking Corona card right now.
I'm doing it. I got some
It was
Coronas.
actually pretty funny. Like, at first, Corona saw a dip, incels, but now like everyone's doing what you're doing is trying to be like fucking funny.
Yeah.
And so
I am
now
funny.
they're increased. I guess the stock has gone up since then. So they took a slight dip and then they took a hit or
Well,
something. I
because
don't
people
even know.
actually believed they had something to do with it. I'm like,
They did,
really?
too.
Like, what the fuck?
Like that. I wish that we could do like on the street, like
Street
IRL fucking nutshell show. Just fucking roll around with like some I don't even know how we would do that,
know
but
the people-
we'll figure it
You know
out.
the people who give out Red Bulls, like, you want a Red Bull? And they're
Oh,
those
I know,
hot
it's
chicks.
like a hot
You want a
chick.
Corona?
You want some Corona? Yeah. No. Like right when they fucking open the bottle, they're just like, there we go. Go ahead and take some of that.
I love Kyle's Kitchen. Oh, hello. We got 2 new people. Hello, 70.
Yeah, welcome to Kyle's Kitchen.
Rowan.
Meme-
Hello, memes 43.
Meme for-
Yee.
Yeet.
Is like was you cut off or
Yeet.
you're doing yeet?
Oh, 70 Brown. Damn, like,
Yep.
Lulu, check this shit out, man. We're like popping off in Kyle's Kitchen today. Welcome to Kyle's Kitchen, in the Nutshell Show, episode 21.
We should come to my kitchen more often. That sounds
I
like
know.
a weird euphemism.
We should
Come to my kitchen more often.
we should cook. We should see what The Rock is cooking in Kyle's Kitchen. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, lingerie, like,
tomato, who knows?
anyways, it's long story short, lingerie and Sears. It was always, and they were so proud of it. It's weird too. Like the people that shouldn't be wearing lingerie, like that's always weirded me out. They were just
my man.
like they
tonight.
would come over to me just because they're like, oh yeah, you're little young thing. Like I want to show you. I want to show you what I want to give you some imagery tonight for your spank bank. And I was like, no, honey, you're about 190 pounds over that spank bank quota, but.
Show. Hey, if you want some expert tips on
That's
how
true.
to use a
Should we
toaster
start
oven,
cooking?
toaster oven or a microwave, I got you. If you,
Or we
everything
could
else.
just leave a towel in the oven, like your mom for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Was it a towel?
Yeah, and I was
Something
sitting where
lit
you
on
are. Yeah.
fire.
I
Oh
was-
yeah, you
yeah.
were sitting where I was.
Yeah.
We're waiting for
'Cause
Thanksgiving
where
dinner
he's sitting, you
at
can
his
see the
house.
oven,
yeah,
like,
there's the
the
oven right
view-
there.
yeah.
You can actually see it behind his shoulder.
Yeah, kind of like dip out of the
Yeah,
way.
there it is.
Like,
Yeah, it's over there, yeah.
with the little light on the bottom, not
Yeah.
the top, obviously.
And then she left a oven mitt.
Like
A mitt
because
or
we
a
had
mat?
2 of them. The little things you use to grab pots. You know?
the grab pot. Yeah,
Not a
pot
silicon
holders.
one,
Pot
obviously. Pot holders,
Or no,
yeah.
pot. I don't even warmer. No, I don't even know.
It's the thing to protect shit, but
Yeah,
you also
right.
use them to grab stuff
Sure.
usually. But it was one. We had 2 of them.
Just lights on fire.
Just like
as the turkey's cooking. just side turkey fire happening. Like the turkey's enjoying the fire. It's like Thanksgiving's like, well,
little,
if
little
you're
bit of smoke, right?
if we're just cooking you,
charred.
yeah, I know. We just want some cloth, some polyester, some polyester smoke flavor,
Hey,
smoky polyester.
Only the that could be a thing. Only the finest
Smoky.
around here.
Oh yeah, no, it was pretty funny though. We're like, and Kyle's like, he's always nonchalant about the craziest shit that's happening. He's like, something's on fire over there.
It was
And
like, what?
And I'm just like, whoa, shit, there's something on fire. And your mom's like, ah. And he's like, it's normal. It's a Shield's house.
I think I sip my beer and eat my mashed potatoes or whatever. Don't even get up.
I know you got Chick-fil-A for fucking that. You got like,
Oh, yeah,
you just
yeah.
had chicken tenders. Everyone else was eating like gourmet fucking meal. Of course, this
that shit's
motherfucker
good.
was over here eating just chicken. He's like, oh, I got my chicken tenders. And
There's
by
a-
the way, something's on fire in the oven. I don't know. I think it's okay though. It's probably fine.
They're the chicken minis too. They're dope. Like if you haven't had it.
Pyrotechnic turkey. It's fucking band name called it.
Oh, another person thing.
What's going on? Oh, we do? Brandon Cliff. Oh, Brandon Cliff, we missed you.
How do you make
What's
the
up,
perfect
man?
piece of toast? With a
Oh,
toaster
shit.
setting. Actually,
Burn the gaze. All right. Wow. We got the
Topical.
trolls coming in.
yeah.
Sweet.
Perfect piece of toast. Use a toaster oven for sure. And then put it on the whatever.
I feel like a toaster oven's better than a toaster. Well, like, okay, so is there better technology now for toasters?
Louis
Because
was like, oh hell no.
yeah, I
Not that
know.
one.
He's just like, what the hell?
Well, at least we got that. At least we got that. Whatever is like a. Got Lulu and there's like the. Well, actually, he is a mod.
I know, isn't he a mod?
Actually, we got him as mod. We got him as kind of like the.
watch
the
out!
lead.
Watch out, VX Pain. You're about to get kicked by our mod. It's all good. You guys agree with me? We're gonna
know
move on
about
from that
burn.
one. Yeah. Fucking Kyle. I don't know about burn. I love how he does that. I don't know about burn really as much as like I don't know, kick him in the shin or something. I don't know, fucking gay shin kicking.
How'd it go from toast to that?
No, right?
I mean, I guess it went from like.
But like a toaster, like a regular toaster has like elements, right? And so like a toast, when you toast it in a toaster, so far I haven't seen any like newer technology, but there's like lines, you know? Like it's not like a really uniform, like a toaster oven is like a bulb. It's got like the fucking thing across,
usually
and
it's
it's like a
two on top of
uniform
bottom, yeah.
toast, right? So like a toaster is like not the same. So I'm wondering if like there's newer toasters that have like fucking like LED bulbs or some crazy
actually,
shit that makes it like a more uniform toaster, you know?
There's actually, jeez, chat's like blown up more quickly than.
Trolls saying naughty words is lazy. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Lulu like actually encourages trolls. So hey, if you're actually gonna
Be more creative.
uh,
That's true. If you're gonna troll, like, there you
I'm
go.
confused. That's like
Yeah, there you go. Like, let's
like-
get hard.
I wouldn't actually say stick a fork in the toaster oven, but hey, if you want to do that, you can, or toaster. But if you want to do it in toaster oven, sure.
Good point. You could have been like, how do you make a perfect? Well, first you
stick your dick in the microwave. It's like wait, microwave
first you
for
put
toaster,
your dick in the microwave, and then you take a fork
and you put it in a toaster,
and make sure, yeah,
a normal toaster.
So grab the toast, flip it with a fork. Just make sure that in a toaster though. Make sure you're doing a toaster, not a toaster oven. Because the toaster oven, like, to hit that element's pretty hard. Like in mine, there's like a shield over the fucking like element. and
Actually,
everything.
yeah, there are over these two, both
Yeah.
top and bottom.
Do you have two elements or one element on the top of your toaster oven? Two.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, motherfuckers, fancy over here, everyone.
Poison odd or whatever.
Thanks, Memes43 for the follow. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. This motherfucker. Well, your toaster oven is actually pretty fancy.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not digital though. It's analog. But yeah, he has an analog toaster oven. Everybody. So this motherfucker
Does it have optical? That's an inside joke.
isn't an optical toaster oven. No.
There's actually, I mean, speaking of weird, and like for real, there are toasters. There's these toasters that work on. I can't remember, but I've actually watched a video on it. But it's an old like Sunbeam toaster that will lift up the toast based on like heat. It basically contracts and will lift up the toast, so it gets it perfect every time. It's like old. It's like from the 50s.
Thanks, Van Spain. Appreciate the follow.
But yeah,
Even though you're trolling the fuck out of us. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
No N-words. I adore you, but the streamer. Yeah, that's true. We do get in trouble, so keep the N-words to a min. If you do it again, our moderator, Lulu's going to have to ham bam you. Sorry. Thanks, Lulu, appreciate that. Looking out for us.
it's a good thing about having a mod.
We got to keep our chat clean, guys.
I'll just do what we
Slightly
do.
clean. Oh, we got our 100 messages. Check that out.
Hey, well,
Woo! Got to 100 messages. We didn't even have to do anything, Lulu. Check it out. You guys agree with me, so I'll follow you. Oh, wow. Look at that. I like it. That's pretty good. Like, this guy's kind of actually pretty funny. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, you agree with me about, SUVs and N-words and gays and... Oh, I took notes. Got you. Oh, man. You agree, so
I feel like I walked in the like back end of like Memphis or something. I feel like I walked out. It's like
know,
I
what the
left Bartlett and went to Memphis. Y'all agree with me? It's, I got you. I got you,
I
man.
got you, bro.
Like,
I got you.
Doing the handshake, like, oh god, like I don't know what I'm into, but I'm gonna go back home.
It's funny. It's like, okay, so I've been watching, this is, my girlfriend's watching this, preface, right? But it's Queer Eye for the Queer Eye for the Straight Guy show, Is
Is that the Netflix?
Yeah, it's a Netflix. I think it's
or
Netflix.
no.
I don't
that's
even
an
know what
old
she
show.
watches.
That's
Yeah,
an
it's an
old
old show.
Actually,
Yeah.
never mind.
So, and I've been watching
Troll
that.
another show. Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get banned.
Yeah, definitely
Pass the vibe
vibe
check.
check.
Because
Well, that's
we
cool,
don't
man.
care.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. We
Yeah, we're
love
pretty chill.
people. We love trolls, actually. We've had a few good ones. The last ones were kind of weird, but yeah,
Come back soon. Oh geez.
you weren't bad. You weren't bad, man. Have a good night. Troll some other dudes.
Peace. Don't get banned too hard.
Don't get banned too hard.
Maybe we'll just create another.
Do you get
account.
if you get yeah exactly if you get banned I'm guessing if you get banned too many times then they seriously kick you or something.
Easy enough to create another email though.
Yeah, especially with Twitch, man. Mixer like fucking wants your like fucking ants
Okay.
newborn shit. It
Where
was
do you live? What
24-hour
age are you?
period. And now of course they're dead.
Yeah.
So which is weird. I mean we're streaming on Mixer right now, so I still don't
Yeah,
know
they're
how
still
we're
alive.
streaming on Mixer or how that works. But
IP ban. Well, VPN. That's what VPN's for.
that's
right?
true.
Can
Yeah,
you do VPN.
If you owe it ooch, I don't know what that is. Twitch is shit.
If you ooch, when you go to
You're
do you have
on
a
Twitch. and you're like Twitch is shit.
Did you ever know that, like, do you have a seizure, Lulu?
No slips and no blends. What's up? Thanks, 1D Brown, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Jeez.
Brown,
Mike's blown
Brown.
up.
I know, man.
What the hell?
Should we just do kitchen fucking streams?
Kitchen streams.
We should just do random like
Stream
streams.
02.
We're like, we're streaming from Kyle's roof. We're just on the fucking
could.
roof. We could. I mean, shit. Just run a big like Cat 5 cable. Fuck, it's wireless anyways. Why don't we just get on the
Yeah.
roof? Just fucking stream on the roof. Yeah, we got to start doing like weird locations and shit. We just got to find anywhere that has upload of 5. We've got
That's
no
true.
drop frames.
That's good.
Yeah, no drop frames. We're at 5,500 on average. So yeah, we're doing good.
The Alinity thing, I remember that.
But yeah, that's cool. And it's like, it just works. Like, it's been working like freaking awesome, man.
You might. That's why you want to install Norton. No, I'm kidding.
Tell me I have a
McAfee.
virus on my computer.
Actually, no,
That's
McAfee is
true.
even worse than Norton because Norton's actually cleaned up
God,
their
dude.
stuff. But
Yeah, surprisingly, Norton's getting into weird shit too, like e-com, which is weird.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I like made a purchase on this website the other day. I think it was like a Arctis. I was buying batteries for my fucking headset. As I was gonna tell you, on my headset that I bought didn't come with batteries. It's like, oh, good one, $229. Fuck you.
Fuck.
And there's 2
that.
batteries.
You
There's a
were telling me
headset
about that.
battery and a
Yeah.
rechargeable. And I was like, good. You didn't say that, you motherfucker. I didn't catch
Assholes.
that shit. So yeah. Anyways, I bought on their site and it's like, you're protected by Norton. I was like, really? Norton's fucking
think I've
doing
seen that
e-com
before,
now? I
yeah.
was like, really? Fucking Norton. Because like,
Fucking Norton.
well, they're probably.
It sounds like a dork
Don't-
you'd beat up in high school.
I know, fucking Norton. God,
Norton.
Norton. Fucking Norton. Well, it's funny because McAfee's like right down the street from you, which is like really weird.
Yeah,
like
no,
their
they
corporate
are, yeah.
headquarters is like fucking right there,
Yeah,
like
I
a
think I've
mile
seen that
away
before.
from Kyle's house, which is like just weird. We're just like driving down the street going to Insomnia. Is like
Oh, yeah,
right,
yeah.
it's on that street. And yeah, it was just hilarious. Like fucking.
It's like Intel,
McAfee.
whatever.
I know we're like everyone's like trying. The trolls are like triangulating. Like, okay, we got Intel, we got Norton, we got Insomnia. All right, now we know where Kyle lives.
If you aren't robbing the NordVPN and Norton antivirus combo, then
Oh
you aren't
God,
secure.
NordVPN, shit,
And
man.
hello, Psycho Antics.
Jesus.
I think you've been in here before, right? Tunnel
yeah.
Bear VPN. Oh, we got
What's
the
up, Psycho?
battle.
Appreciate
Tunnel
it.
Bear. Didn't they go down though? They were a sponsor for Linus for a while.
Tunnel Bear?
Tunnel Bear's not.
Is that an
anymore.
actual fucking thing? I didn't
Yes,
even know that.
it's called
I've
Tunnel
never
Bear.
even heard that.
They were actually a decent. I think they were a pretty decent VPN, but I
Yeah.
thought they went under.
Like legitly, I'm not even endorsing. Like, I'm obviously we're not sponsored by NordVPN.
Anything.
Or
Who the fuck would sponsor this?
Literally anything. If you want to sponsor us,
Corona?
and give us
Oh,
a
maybe
fucking
that's not a good sponsor
bit
take
or a
right now.
bite or a lightning bolt or a fucking I don't even know
Dick
whatever.
sack.
If you just want to give us a ball sack of Rocky
cum
Mountain
sock.
oysters. Yeah, ExpressVPN. Oh, I know that
Oh,
one
yeah.
too. But the one that I use is private or PIA. It's like private internet.
Oh, that's funny. It's the one
access.
that also sponsors Linus. Yeah.
Oh, he's
PIA?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
PIA is
I
pretty
use
decent.
that one. I haven't used any other ones. PIA is awesome. It
PIA is
allows up
pretty
to
good.
like 10. Now I'm fucking sponsoring him. It allows up to 10 devices,
Just
and
like a sponsor for us. You're gonna have a worse
it's
Linus
got a
segues.
great app though. It looks good. It feels good. I watch hella porn using it because I don't want my internet service provider knowing that I look at horses, gang
More
banging midgets. So
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me.
so glad I'm doing this on my work laptop.
Didn't we talk about this at one point,
I'm
but
just-
not on your work laptop?
Yeah, not on my work laptop.
You're
but-
gonna find all your things already pre-packed. You don't even have to go pack everything.
I
It's just
know.
gonna be
I get to
outside
work
the
tomorrow and
building.
there's just a box like neatly.
Where your
just
parking
fucking-
spot is,
it's
they
all
know where you
sealed.
park.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
know.
just like
There's like caution tape. They're like, not today, motherfucker.
toaster sponsor,
God, man.
Cuisinart or whatever. That'd be
You should
dope.
get a toaster.
That stuff is
That's
expensive.
true.
That thing was like
was that?
$120.
Well,
back
that
there.
one, yeah. What's a toaster brand? Like Black and Decker is definitely a toaster
Like a
brand.
shit one, but
But
like
the-
Cuisinart.
You're
yeah.
like that's a shit one. It's a fucking shit. It's like
What is? It's like the $16
Well, it was-
I live in a roach infested apartment one.
well,
Like,
we had a vendor show up, dude. Okay, so Milwaukee has some fucking sick shit, by the way, like sick shit. I don't know if
Milwaukee,
you've
yeah.
seen some of their like recent like stuff. So I was at, and
some.
the only reason I'm bringing this up because like
They make good
there was a vendor that brought in a bunch of fucking tools that were all Milwaukee, right? And I show up and I'm like disassembling this LCD screen that's on the wall, and I'm pulling out my DeWalt drills, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, DeWalt's really good." I'm like, "Fuck you, Milwaukee, shut the fuck up," But they're like, they have these stackable things that are sick. These boxes that like snap into each other, and you can have this like whole stack of boxes, and then they have like a whole fucking like It's like a dolly system and shit. I was like, damn, dude, they got this shit together.
Yeah.
Like, you should see some of their like actual like sets of tools. It's insane, like what they're doing with it.
Well, even the consumer hardware grade stuff I got, like it has little
Yeah.
quarter 20 things you can, and like things you can snap onto your belt or
Oh
whatever.
shit,
And,
really?
yeah.
Oh damn.
Actually, shit, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go to the bathroom after it.
He's gone. But
See if I can take this with it.
There you
it
go,
probably
you
won't
can
make
just
it
take
line
it.
of sight.
I don't know. It might break up, but
It will break up.
it's actually doing okay so far.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, we were talking about fucking tool. A tool
Next to all my
bag,
reloading
a real
stuff.
tool bag. But actually, yeah, it never broke up. I don't know why I was
There we
breaking up earlier. Oh yeah. So like those snap into each other, right, or something? Or
They don't really
Or no, those ones don't.
Snap in. These
Okay.
don't. These are just
Yeah.
basic shit. Kev, help me out, bro. Thanks.
You got the Kevlar. You got the. I wish we could like do like another
But
cam.
yeah, these are nice. Like they have all
Oh
that.
shit! Look at that. Oh yeah, and then they go forward.
those and
I
then-
will say though that the one that I have, DeWalt, does that too as
Yeah,
well. They
I'm
kind
pretty
of.
sure by now everybody's caught on, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's Milwaukee stuff. Of course, we have the M18 drill.
But even like that, dude, doesn't it have like a? Oh yeah, look at this shit.
It has a quarter 20 on the
Fucking
back.
Quarter 20 on it.
Yep.
Look at this old. So, but how would you? Is there a quick release though? Because like, why would you quarter 20? You'd have to unscrew
There
it.
has to be something
So
that
they
you
have
can
to have
get.
like a quick release. Thing.
Yeah, there has to be something you can get for it, but
Okay.
yeah, and then they also have these little.
Now we're
like,
talking about tools, everybody. We just like
well, I
segued
mean,
into tools.
You've had a tool in the frame the whole time. It's called Roy.
Oh, I'm the tool, guys. I'm the tool.
I'm a tool. But yeah,
Cool.
they stand
Cool,
up
bro.
too, which is nice. Those little things, but anyway, I like the feel of plastic. It's stupid, I know, but yeah, they do shit right.
Nobody on this stream has ever used a fucking tool, so
Yeah.
just kidding. So you're telling me you actually own tools?
Yes.
I know. It looks like we're about to sell virus protection. Corona.
Might as well.
Whoa, does Corona have a new logo? Let me see that shit. Oh, damn.
Hmm.
Wow, look at that. They got like a moon and shit in there. They got like palm tree. Their palm
Yeah.
tree looks a little bit more like accented or something.
Looks a little bloated.
You know how like the fucking companies do these rebrands like every 4 or 5 years?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
McDonald's is going through like a million logos and shit. It's just like they're all like, oh, well, we got to get modern now. We got to like start getting like stupid shit. But yeah, like
Yeah,
oh, we
everybody
gotta
does
do-
that.
Yeah. What was like the latest? What's the latest? Oh, Google Photos. I don't know if anyone has.
Oh,
a
I saw
fucking
that.
Android. Did you see that? It was so shitty.
Yeah, I did.
And
It's
people
so
were
weird. It's like
oh,
it
people
looks
were
like a
trolling
weird
it.
propeller or something.
Oh yeah, people were trolling the shit out of that.
Really?
I was like,
of course they are.
oh yeah, Reddit just like had a hate, or Twitter had a fucking heyday with it. They're
Over
like,
just a fucking logo.
well, they're just like, I fixed it, you know. Like people did
God.
all those posts, and they're like, they just made it into like a beach ball, spinning beach ball that was like fucking torn apart, you know, or some shit. Because that's what it looks like. It's like ridiculous. So, but yeah, this rebrand. Some of these rebrands are so dumb. Actually, there was a really funny video. I wish that we could. I actually, you know what? We're gonna try to play this. I'm gonna do like a little window capture, and I'm gonna try to play this fucking video because it was so good. So through all this COVID stuff that's going on right now, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but there's a pandemic or something going on right now. So through all this, oops, sorry for totally taking the whole thing here. That's weird. Let me turn that off real quick. Sorry about that, guys. So through the whole, what's up, Killing Gun? Appreciate it. Joining us, hanging out. Lano Lakes took their class of Native American. Oh yeah, I know, right? Because it's like, what's up, Killing Gun? Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, like recently, like. Well, okay, so you guys have been watching YouTube, I imagine. If any one of you have watched Jenna Marbles, you probably have seen recently that Jenna Marbles got on, and that was sad. Like, I watched the video. I'm already going nuts over the show. So fucking Jenna Marbles gets on, and she's like, hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and, like, you know, wrap up. Like, she took a bunch of her videos offline, and because she's probably getting threats, like super shit. I'm gonna wait for Kyle for this discussion because this is pretty shitty. Jenna Marbles is one of my favorite YouTube. She's like one of the OGs. You hear about this, Jenna Marbles? That fucking sucks, dude. Like it sucks that like literally she had to have like
Yeah, I heard a bit
felt
about this.
she had to have felt threatened. You know, like honestly, enough to where she wants to quit YouTube, which isn't an easy thing to do. And she took off a lot of her videos. Because people were like offended by the content that she made, right? Because everyone's fucking offended about everything.
I just heard about the
God
PewDiePie
damn.
thing. So yeah,
And then PewDiePie defended her. Was
Okay.
like, "Go fuck yourself."
so was it about just her making offensive content? Was that it? Or quote unquote.
Well, okay,
offensive.
so she did like one video that stood out amongst a lot of things, which is blackface. So Jimmy Kimmel, the same thing we talked about this last
That's
show.
right, we talked about that, yeah.
So he did the blackface thing. Well, like she didn't even do blackface. She just looked really tan, and she even showed the video, and she's like, guys, like I didn't mean to like offend anybody. But like you can tell she's getting threats, and she's got like 3 dogs and like a boyfriend, and like she's got a whole life, and like you could tell like because that's why you would quit YouTube. Like why would you quit YouTube over like a few comments? Because as we know, comments are like fucking
It's gonna be
toxic no matter
toxic.
what. Like
Doesn't matter what you
no
do.
matter what you make, you can make the most. You could put all the time in the world. In fact, there's this one comment that still stands out. It's just dick on the fighter photo.
You're like, I'm gonna frame
Well, like
that.
we would print this out and frame it. It was just like that's all the comment was like dick. Like I just did
So
like a
good.
30-minute video on how to do all this shit with photography, and it made like did all this stuff on YouTube, blew up. But there's just one comment that always stood out to me. There's like 700 comments on the thing, and they're all like, "Oh, you're amazing. Thanks so much for helping." Blah, blah. And like that one comment just gets to me because it does. Like that shit gets to you, and for her, I feel bad because she quit fucking YouTube, which is crazy. So fuck,
I didn't know
fuck
she-
all you
she
trolls
quit.
out there. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Anyways,
I didn't hear about that. I just heard about PewDiePie defending her or whatever, but
Yeah.
didn't know too much about the rest of what led to it or anything. I never
Right.
looked into it, but that's cool. It's
Nah,
weird.
it's just shitty. I feel bad
Keep
because
away
she.
from the media from now. I agree until the whole thing blows over. 100%. I was just saying that earlier.
What's that? I'm gone for. I think I keep away from media. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. But,
I
always
just feel
do.
bad about her. Like I don't give
Yeah.
a shit about what's going on in like politically. Fuck that. There's so much bad shit in the world right now. I don't want to deal
It
with it.
is piled and piled and piled.
Yeah, it's
I-
like,
but so
who
I stay away
cares,
from it.
You know. So the days of artistic impression are over. Now it's make what you think acceptable, or you're
Yep,
wrong and bad.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Man, we get new people since I like put tools up and went and took a piss.
Yeah. Took a piss.
The Killing Gun. I don't recognize you. It's a
Yeah, well, he
cool.
actually, he followed us.
Hey,
oh, yeah,
appreciate
true.
that. I didn't see that, so thank you.
Psycho Antics, thanks for being here, hanging out. Yeah, damn it, I'm trying to like get. So there's this one video I wanted to show. Let's see. So window capture. Maybe I could do a game capture. For whatever reason, it's not recognizing Chrome, which is like I thought was weird.
Can you do it
capture
over,
a
like-
specific window.
Yeah, there
Here
you
we
go. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, and see, nothing
and
shows
it's all
up.
weird. 'Cause,
Oh, I
maybe
wonder
that's
if like
your
we're.
graphics. Weird.
It's fine, actually, because I do want to show this. So I'm going to go ahead and just capture the fucking window. But it's just, I just thought it was like really, really funny. McDonald's
Thank you.
gave away, and I don't know if I sent this to you, but did you hear about the McDonald's ad that basically people were, here we go. I'm just going to do display capture and just do the whole thing. Oh, guys, check it
there we
out.
go.
So let's,
Streamception.
yeah, let's just
Till
move
we
this
do
like
this.
over that. There we go. And let's do the McDonald's.
Of course, you might have to. Well, I guess you don't have to cover it. You obviously you full screen the app.
Yeah, we should.
There you go.
Fuck it. Yeah. So McDonald's. I think it was. Oh, this is really political, but it's not really political. But there was a George Floyd, and I just thought it was this George Floyd commercial. So I'm just gonna play this because this is actually
I
pretty
heard
funny.
briefly about this when companies tried to do something. That
Yeah,
fail or something.
exactly.
I skim again. I'm the same. I skim
Yeah.
past media stuff too, but I was like,
I don't know
Who
why
knows?
this is like.
huh? Yeah, it's weird. You can't find it.
It's not. So apparently they probably. Oh, you know what? I wonder if McDonald's like sued him for like defamation or some shit. Because now it's not on YouTube anywhere.
I wonder if you
Or-
could find it just on a general search, like somebody.
Yeah, let's just do commercial. But basically, oh, you know what it was? Is Black Lives Matter. That's what it was. That's
Oh,
why. So, black commercial. Let's see. This is,
Oh God!
I'm glad
You
we're.
might know when
Oh,
it's-
here we go. Here we go, guys. Check this one out. This is pretty good.
Hey guys, it's me.
They probably won't heal our
McDonald's.
audio, will they?
No, they'll hear
The
it.
other
They'll
day,
hear it 'cause
George
it's on
Floyd
me.
was arrested to
So-
death by a few bad apples.
There we
But
go.
you shouldn't let that spoil your appetite for our freshly baked hot
Oh, is
apple
this a-
pies.
this is a-
now
oh, this
2
was a
for
parody,
1
I
with the
think.
promo code I Can't Breathe.
Oh,
It
God.
doesn't
I
matter
probably
if
shouldn't
you're
be showing
black,
this,
This
but
was
I
a
just.
parody. I remember.
Yeah,
or
this is
miscellaneous. Because at McDonald's, the only color we see is green. And that's why we're donating money. How much, you ask? $1 million. Whoa! That's over 1.5% of the revenue we make in a single day. That's 25
single
minutes
day.
of sales. Yep. That's how much we care about our community. the McDonald's community, with members like George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, and John Coffey. They were one of us. And we here at McDonald's are going to stand up for you people and say Black Lives Matter. And you can take that to the bank, because we sure did.
We sure did. I don't even know.
This
if there's
message is
anything.
brought to you by...
Oh, yeah, it just brought, yeah. So, anyways, shoot. This is fun. There we go. We're back.
There you go.
All right, so I don't know if you heard that or not. I think it did play. But yeah, he's like, I'm moved. Reminds me of there when people have the sense of humor. Yeah, I mean, it was just, because that's like the shit that's going on nowadays. And it's just like, and all these, because, okay, so everyone's received those emails, right? I've received probably like 20 or 30
From
by
every
now.
company.
From every
about
company that acts like they
dating
care.
apps, same thing. You get a pop
Even
up.
dating apps?
You have
Oh,
to, but you have to
jeez.
accept.
Oh, you have
It's
to
not
accept
even. You have to
it.
accept whatever the fuck they're.
Wow.
Yeah. Or like
Jesus.
okay or something. Yeah, you can't even just X out of it. It's like it's bad, man.
Dude, it's
like, really?
BS, man.
It's like, what's this have to do with anything?
I know, it's just, but I mean, yeah, because like I'm getting messages from like Peak Design. I was like, dude,
Oh,
you're a
yeah.
fucking backpack company. Like, it's fine. Like, we're not upset. Like, well, that's the thing is these
We're no longer making black colored backpacks. We're gonna make only white and gray or
jeez.
something. It's like,
well,
gonna
like
be-
yeah, because the companies are like silence is admitting fault or something. I saw some fucking meme that said
white
that.
silence is violence or something.
Yeah,
bullshit. It's
yeah,
what they
yeah.
say,
White
which is
silence
like,
is
what the
violence. So it's like basically if a company right now is advertising without acknowledging the fact that like stuff's going on in the world, then you know they're a fucking they should be burned at the stake.
Back when
you
I worked
know?
at in like
So-
2017, I mean, this was still present, of course, but like it wasn't that long ago. But when GuideSpark, we had to have our characters, which is all animated, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like After Effects things. The biggest like thing was like, oh, make sure that it's diverse. So make sure you have a I was thinking yours is it's tilted a bit. But make sure yours has like different colors in it. Just pick random ones, you know. It's like so you have like an Asian color, which is like kind of yellow. I mean, which is funny. It's like
Yeah.
in the mix of being diverse, you're being like stereotypical.
Oh yeah, it's
So it's
terrible.
like-
to
so
make
it's like-
them yellow, to make the
so it's like
characters
mixing
yellow.
through like
it's
kind of
terrible.
it's kind of like they have color palettes that you have
Yeah.
to abide by. So it's not like
Oh,
you're
wow.
like picking a color that's yellow like
Yeah.
and racist. You're just picking the colors out of the colored people that fit the whatever the SOP they have, I guess. But you'd have like a black person in there, a Asian looking person in there, a white person in there, or whatever looking
So
person.
you would have to choose when you're doing this shit.
So you have to make
Wow.
sure they're all diverse. They're animated fucking characters in After Effects.
Well, wait,
they
wait.
don't have any expression. They're nothing.
Okay, so you have to choose. Are you like? Do you have to like keep track of what you're like? Okay, did I do an Asian in the last two videos?
it's
Because
what
I
it
need to
felt
like
like.
put a black person in
That's
there
what
now.
that's what it would feel like. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
shit.
Does this matter? You know, and
Yeah.
the thing is, it's all internalized. This was never going to be released to the public. This is for companies
Right.
like GoPro, the
By the
Fortune
way,
500.
to give some context, Kyle
Yeah.
had a job where he was basically creating the fucking training videos that everyone hates, which
Right,
I
so
actually just had to finish
that's
last
so
night. I
funny,
was
yeah.
until 4 a.m. doing my training because it was due today. But it's like every company has these PR training. Like I have to do like annual training things. Anyways.
Yeah. So no, it was. These are all for Fortune 500 companies for like
Yeah.
their insurance things. So instead of having a stack of papers
Right.
that are the policies, would make videos for it. That's
Yeah.
all it was. It was nothing that would ever be seen in public ever, unless someone had the tenacity to upload it to YouTube from their
Right.
company, which is probably against something. But like,
Yeah.
why
why would you even bother? You
But-
fucking hate it already.
But
You're like, I don't wanna
companies,
watch this shit.
but companies are like all inclusive, as we know,
Yeah.
and they try to make everybody feel. It's like, oh god. So,
Ah,
but
Jesus.
you know, we had to do our part because we're doing stuff for these companies, so we have to make them satisfied. And I'm sure
Right.
they have their own things. There were some weird ones though. The old ones, like I remember when I got interviewed, the guy's like, "Yeah, there's weird ones like pirates and UFOs. Like we had some weird shit." Basically, is what he said, which they did. And
I
that
wouldn't
wasn't-
even mind, man. Ours is terrible.
that they they had
Yeah.
some weird stuff, and it was like but these were before they did the colors and this clean design. It was like just white characters, like just
Yeah.
little stick figure looking dudes, and they just did weird stuff. And they actually did it in Flash back in the day, which I never got handed. Oh yeah, you had to go through thousands of pages of Flash animation.
I'm just
which
gonna
was
check
nuts.
our battery life.
Oh,
right
yeah, you're
now.
all good.
I think we're on half on our wireless mic, so
Okay,
we just want to
yeah,
make
we're
sure
good.
that
Yeah, I was gonna check that.
if
see.
we had to, we might
Banking off
have we might have
BLM,
to
they
like.
probably are. Voice actors are quitting. I heard about that.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
yes.
I actually do want to know
Cleveland.
more about this.
The Cleveland guy or whatever. He's white. He's
He's
Cleveland
white.
Chuck.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I didn't
The
know
guy's
that.
like it sounds nasally. He's quitting because
Wow.
he's stepping down because it should be an appropriate person, which doesn't make sense. He's a voice actor. He should do whatever the hell he
Wait
wants.
a minute. I don't believe that voice actors are quitting. Are quitting their roles because they don't fit the character. They've been voicing their cartoon characters for years. They just quit because people are saying it's racist
Right.
to voice these cartoons because they're not black. It's called voice acting for a reason.
Exactly, 100% agree. They should be able to. That's the whole
It
point.
is
It's
interesting that
an
I
art.
didn't know that there was people that were voice acting African American that
Right.
weren't African American. I guess I didn't know that. I just figured if you're gonna voice act, it's easier to just be black if you're
And yeah,
voice
the
acting black.
CEO of Reddit did step down a while back. But yes, 100%. I know. I agree.
Why
with that.
did the CEO of Reddit? Someone let us
Some
know.
diverse thing.
It's about
That's
diversity.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did step down because of that. But yes, they are quitting the roles because it's like I'm a white dude voice acting a black character or XYZ character of some sort. And
Yeah.
they feel the need to step down and fit in, which is bullshit. You're voice acting. It could be whatever the fuck you want. It's like, are we going to say, oh, the voice actor, no, the voice actor of SpongeBob is actually alive. The creator's dead. But it's like, are we
Okay.
going to sit here and say, oh, the voice actor of SpongeBob has to quit because he's not Sponge? Like, what the fuck? Where are we going to go with this, you know?
That's true. Like you said, like a Pooh from The Simpsons. That clearly was like highly not a fuck. It was not an Indian, obviously.
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
voice actor for The Simpsons. Like the,
Yeah.
the dude that runs the
I
fucking
remember-
Quickie
yeah,
Mart.
the-
He's like,
the-
oh, Quickie Mart, yeah, or whatever.
Go to Florida, guys. Like, seriously, every
Yeah.
7-Eleven's owned by Indians and they make bank. So, would
Yeah,
you feel
I think
bad
it's
for
like
them?
fucking New Jersey is
No.
like that way too, or something.
So-
like
oh,
all
yeah.
owned by some other.
So,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, let him voice act whatever. It's voice
Yeah.
acting. It's supposed to be creative. You're supposed
God,
to
is South Park still running
Yeah.
right now? Because damn, like
I
can't even
heard- I
believe
heard
how
some stuff,
butthurt
yes.
like people could possibly get on South Park. But it's funny how like those like shows though get a pass, you know, just because it's just like it's fucking South Park. Like
I
you
know.
have to be offensive to even make the show, to even like create an episode. It has to like hurt 6 people.
You have to offend everybody and leave nobody out. That's
yeah,
what they
I
do.
think honestly, I think that's what it comes down to. If you're willing to offend like literally everybody in almost every single show, then like you're good. Like as long as
Yeah.
you offend like every nationality that you can, within a
Everything
single
ever
show.
that you can. Every
Yeah,
religion, every nationality, everything.
Fuck you, Dolphin.
I know.
It's so bad, dude. I love that John Travolta just came out of the closet.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's fucking so good.
I just remember like the two. It's like, damn you, Macron, you destroy my waters.
Took her jab.
Yeah, and that too.
Took her jab. So good, so good. South Park's the best.
Of
I
course,
remember when like I was watching that.
What
the
the
like,
fuck?
What happened? South Park's so
Ugh.
good. Oh, Nickelodeon
They do, yeah,
also
but they don't
pandered for
care.
Pride Month, saying that SpongeBob is gay. Sponges are asexual.
Are you kidding me? Do we really need to do that with kid stuff?
Damn, I should have looked that up. That would have been a good topic
That's an
for
interesting
like the whole fucking show right there.
I mean, do we really need to put a kid show thing into this? Because when I was a kid, I didn't
Holy
know
shit, we should
anything
change the
was going
title of the stream right now to SpongeBob is gay. Let's see how like see,
on. From Kyle's Kitchen.
from Kyle's Kitchen to SpongeBob is gay, the Nutshell Show, episode 21.
Oh my god.
God, SpongeBob is gay. Like that would actually get, I feel like, a lot of people. But weirdly enough, people came here for your kitchen and they're staying, which is the really funny part.
That is funny.
Too bad you guys missed me snot rocketing a cherry tomato out of my nostril earlier. But you know,
It'll be clipped hopefully by our
it'll be
mod.
clipped. If you want to
Lovely
check
Lulu.
out the Nutshell Show, then yeah, I actually
Yep.
do. This dynamic is kind of better because I feel like we're
funny.
able to like joke better and shit like that when we're like sitting across from each other.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
But
This is like Finder Photo, except bullshit.
yeah, except actually bullshit. That
And
was
easier.
Yeah,
In a way.
I know. The Finder
What's the
Photo, we
thing?
were like, it was like funny how like official we had to be, but then your girl would come on and just like troll us at the end. Anyways.
Oh my god, it's like,
She's the only one we're watching. She's like, all right. And then we had
like,
just some
hey,
random people
you
come
guys
in.
can do whatever.
Yeah, he's like, all right, well, no, fuck it, you know. But SpongeBob is really? Jeez, man, how is that even
Yeah,
possible?
me too. Yeah, they just don't give a shit. That's the great part.
Well, I mean, remember Teletubbies? I don't think. Well, it wasn't that they like. Well, I mean, they're rainbow fucking teddy bears or whatever the fuck. So like,
The
how do you
usernames
really...
tonight are really unique. Hello.
Oh, we got some more. We got
73082. How how's it going?
Did poop 1 through 7381 was
is
that
that-
taken? You're just like, oh well, whatever's the next poop. Let's bring that
is that
in.
how many poops you've taken, or is that just the one that was available?
Yeah, no, the pandering just to get the points is you're right. That's the fucking crime right there. Like I said, there was some people downtown
Absolutely.
that had like put a note up that says we love Black Lives Matter, and they're because a lot of in a lot of downtown cities, we live in Portland over here, so a lot of major downtown cities have been ravaged through all the Black Lives Matter riots and all that shit, and so there was like these people that would put up signs of like Black Lives Matter just so their windows wouldn't get smashed in. And you just gotta wonder like how many people were just smart from the get go. Like if I had a business downtown, like I would put up Black Lives Matter. Not that I have any problems with the movement. I'm just saying in general, like I would do that immediately if that would ensure that I didn't have to pay hundreds of dollars to fucking replace my like one of a kind windows. Because these buildings are old as shit and they have these like really weird like it's like almost like imperfect glass. How it's like there's bubbles in it and shit because it's that fucking old. And it's like the original windows, and these people just smashing the windows because they don't give a shit.
What's funny is people are environmental. That's the funny part about. I'm just going to say, especially like the people who are doing this are probably liberals, and they're so environmental.
Yeah.
But yet they'll go and graffiti everything, which uses, like
The worst chemicals.
Spray paint is horrible.
Terrible, yeah.
Releases a lot of toxins to the environment. Then you'll smash in windows, which glass has been like kind of people don't know this. It's kind of been scarce. Like I wouldn't say it's scarce, but it's becoming a resource that's drying up a little bit.
It's fucking sand.
So yeah.
Okay.
Well, not exactly, but
just kidding.
to make glass is like kind of dried up a little bit. So
I imagine. That's a lot of purification and shit.
it is.
Yeah, right.
So it's a lot of purification, but it's not. So to go into smashing all these windows and catch shit on fire and do all this and catch cars on fire, it's like, okay, so you're environmentalist, but you're going to release all these toxins into our environment. It's like, okay, cool, all right, you guys are a very smart group. And it doesn't do anything. So it's like, whatever. But, of course, these people think, well, you're stepping on my right to... This is when they'll bring out the amendments of the Constitution, which is so funny. Because the amendments are basically exceptions to a Constitution or what, I can't remember. But, that's when they'll pull that shit out. It's like, well, I have the right to speak. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Go for it. I don't have to agree, but you can just like fucking hold your sign or whatever and fucking dip out and go home and drink a beer and whatever. When you smash them fucking windows, that's when I have the problem.
Well, okay, so I was watching a Ladder Crowder video the other day, and I actually do like wholeheartedly agree with him. It was really interesting because there was an argument that was like, well, we have the freedom to express ourselves. Like when the black NFL player kneeled on the thing, and he's just like. And he's just like, well, what about when he kneeled, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, well, you're disrespecting a fucking country, a flag. Like, you're disrespecting, like, the whole, like, basically what he said, though, what Ladder Cutter said, and I agree, he's like, there's a freedom of speech. There's no freedom of expression. The fucking Constitution says freedom of speech, not expression. Right. So it's like, yeah, he deserved to get fired because guess what? Like, that reflects on the NFL. Like, if I hire you to do something and you don't fucking do it, then like I can fire you. Like your role, and he gave the guy an example. He worked at like In-N-Out, and he's like, if you go to In-N-Out and you just fucking kneel on the ground and you don't make burgers, like do I have the right then? Yeah, do I have like the right to? I don't have the right to fire you for not doing your fucking job. Like you're doing something that's disrespectful to the nation. Like thousands of people that died for your right to even fucking like think about kneeling. And you don't give a shit about them, like you want to like sit there and discount the fact that you're free and that you live in the best country in the world, like that's kind of shitty, It's kind of
you can't have.
So basically, but the whole point, I don't want to get too political, but the whole point was, there's a freedom of speech. So if you want to go out and fucking like go out and protest, speech,
you can do so,
not expression,
right. Exactly.
And these people think, oh, like I can just graffiti and do all this expression.
That's
not you have no constitutional right to fucking get out there and do whatever the fuck you want.
Not that.
It's you have the right to get out there and talk about it, which is cool. A lot of countries you don't. Like try go live in fucking China and say whatever you want, see what happens. You won't last very long at all whatsoever. Like literally less than fucking 5 minutes.
How about North Korea?
You will get hung. Like why does people think like this is okay to do all these things? Like dude, like be excited the fact that you can speak up, you can talk talk shit about your fucking president. Holy shit, there's not a whole lot of countries you can do that in, to where like some repercussions won't happen. Anyways, I don't want to
Yeah,
get on a
it's
high
so
horse,
true.
but yeah, go to China.
Yeah.
There's social credits.
Yeah, the
score goes
statues
to
thing.
0.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This, and
Seriously.
the statue thing too. I agree with too. Like that's dumb. I don't get it. That's
The
been going on
statue
for
thing is
yeah.
bullshit.
It's been going around for a while. That's stuff that's
Like people tearing down Columbus because he was right. Whatever. I mean, dude, it's history. You know, like history's like it sucks. Yeah, a bunch of Jews died and fucking you know, like Hitler fucking killed a bunch of Jews. But that's like that shit's history. You know, like that's what defined equalism, and you know, like that's what defines so much of what we are. Like that's the heritage, the suffering. You know, even blacks. Like you got Martin Luther King. Like no one's like tearing down a Martin Luther King statue. The whites aren't going and doing that, right?
Yeah.
Those are still up. Those are fine. But if it's anything to do with against blacks, like, yeah, it sucked. Those guys were assholes, whatever, right? They didn't like blacks. Like, let's say that, for example. But it's history. It was like we took a person that was a leader that did that, and we moved past it, and we rose up and we did something different. Like, let that be that symbol instead of just like, oh, let's fucking tear this shit down because like it means something different. You know?
Yeah, it's defacing history, which to me reminds me of like the very thing people want, which is why it's such an opposite side, because that's like denazification back in World War II.
Right.
Like they did the same thing. Everything Nazi thing was removed. All of it was just like completely taken down.
Dude, the Holocaust Museum was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you go there because you see a piece of history and you're like, holy shit, this happened. Like, it's not real till you go to the Holocaust Museum and you see like fucking like blades of grass or whatever. I forgot. Or like you saw like the gas chamber like picture. You're just like, fuck, dude. Like people literally were in ovens. Mm-hmm. Like they literally were fucking getting, like you just don't, but you don't know, you don't really feel it until you're there. And like, not the Holocaust too. Well, the Holocaust is one, but I mean, I've been to like the Pearl Harbor exhibit where, you know, the nuclear, was it? No, it was Hiroshima. I've been to Hiroshima. So I've been to Pearl Harbor as well. But the Hiroshima one, there's like blades of grass that are like embedded in the cement walls because like the fucking nuclear fission like blasted grass and it imprinted into walls, and you walk up and you feel that and you're just like, holy shit, like these people were cooked alive.
It makes it from a history book to realism, right?
Yeah, but we're not tearing down these fucking walls, you know? It's like, it's there because we're, you know, it's like, oh, well, let's go tear down the monument for 9/11, you know, because it's just like the same shit, you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
weird,
it gets
sticky.
It gets old. I don't get it. And that's the thing. It's allowed to happen, you know, because again, freedom of speech, but not.
It's not freedom of speech. It's fucking expression, and there's no freedom for that. So. Yeah.
And I mean, you can't
respect people's space.
You can't go destroying property, especially private property at that sense, because a lot of some of the buildings are federal or are government, which you don't want to fuck with, and I'm sure that they're messing up, but you don't want to go messing up buildings because that's private property essentially. Yeah. And especially because a lot of these buildings around here are historical and already struggle enough as it is to maintain, to look good. Let's make them look worse. So my thought today was even, it's like, they just want to burn Portland to the ground. Just let them burn it to the ground. It probably needs it. I mean,
did you know that did you see that article? It cost $6.3 million. This is just for Portland, right? $6.3 million in the last 30 days of money from all of the police and all the military and all the, you know, like riot gear and all the things that they had to do to prepare for these riots. And that's one city. And you're talking a city that's liberal, like Portland, Oregon, that wants to help the homeless, right? And they want to help all these people. I'm like, do you know how much money $6.3 million would have made a fucking difference for all the movements and all the fucking things that you want to fix in this city? Do you know how much $6.3 million could have hit a dent in that?
That's a good way to look
at it.
But
then you wasted that because you wanted to close down traffic. You want to close down highways. You wanted to, you know, like, not to say that the movement is a waste, but like, we get it, dude. You rioted, you made a difference, you made your stand, and guess what? The fucking cops that put their knee on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes, their sentences were significantly upgraded to third-degree murder and to, I mean, like, don't quote me because I don't know, but I mean, like, you were heard and something happened, and that's amazing. Good for you. But to keep writing and keep doing all this stuff and costing the taxpayer money is me, the people that are working for these minimum wage jobs. Next year, taxes are going to go up again. City taxes are going to go up again. Why? Because they have to fucking replenish the budget that you wasted.
About how some conservative
and they're going to be
taxes
mad. Yeah,
again,
exactly.
Like raise taxes again
it's
because
terrible.
Whatever. It's like, well, money doesn't come from anywhere.
Oh, and then the autonomous zone. I still haven't like really. Oh God. I really haven't looked into this. We were supposed to.
Not a
So
lot,
our
yeah.
friend told us about it, and then I didn't look into it. But yeah, I can't believe that. Is that still going, Psycho? Is
Yeah, I
that-
don't know if that's
is that
still going. I know
happening
they
right
did
now?
in Seattle, which is a fucked city.
Yeah,
as
that
it
was the
is.
Seattle, the autonomous. I don't know if there's any other place that the autonomous zone was happening in, but there was Seattle where they took over Capitol. That's what he's talking about. Capitol Hill
Capitol Hill.
Autonomous Zone, which I guess they changed the name to because if they didn't change the name, then they wouldn't get unemployment. I heard. Because they were an organization, therefore they were working for something, and so it was funny, they were cutting off their unemployment because all these people, of course, were filing for unemployment and getting unemployment while they just took over a portion of the city of
So
Seattle.
your free autonomous zone needs government support from a federal level, huh?
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Woo!
So you
People are just fantastic.
so you didn't go over there and make your autonomous zone and start farming and start agriculture, start support.
Jesus.
Okay, that you know, it's the same people that don't know where their food comes from. You know.
Oh, so he said a couple different autonomous zones. So I guess there was a.
Okay, I thought there was
couple.
another.
So there,
but-
yeah. I mean, it's copycat shit, right? I mean, the second one person does it or one group of people
That's
do
a
it.
great idea.
Yeah, exactly. Sadly, school
Fucking A.
shootings, but that's the one thing that hasn't been going on. There hasn't been any school people in school for months. So the last 3 months, a lot of kids went out of school, and then of course now summer's here, so now school's out for the summer, and then it'll go back in the winter or the fall.
Our education already struggles enough.
Yeah, but it is interesting in the last
Clearly.
few, we haven't had a school shooting in a while, so that's interesting.
We're due for another one, guys. You heard it here
I
first.
know. Come fall, when everyone's coming back after being quarantined for months at a time, I wonder how that's gonna go. Some steam getting released or some
you
shit.
never
I don't
know.
know. Stress levels. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Are we gonna get? I know that we're hitting record levels every day in Oregon. It's all this crazy shit, and all these states, right? It wasn't just at first everyone's like, oh fuck fuck Brewer or whatever for the Portland, but now all these other cities and states are doing it. Texas and Florida and all these, they're shutting shit back down because there's record levels of COVID every day.
Allegedly.
So so I just don't know when is this gonna be? I don't know. It's crazy. We booked a trip to Hawaii to go check on stuff on July 29th through August 5th. And I paid for the plane tickets. I paid for the Airbnb. We got the car rental. I
You have
did
to be
all this
quarantined,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the Airbnb person contacted me and was like, hey, just letting you know. No, it's not even.
Yeah. That's what
It's not
I
even
said about that, too.
quarantine. He's like, just letting you know, I don't know if you know the new rules for Hawaii. Before you even get on a fucking plane, you have to go to a doctor, get a COVID test, and you have to present that to the fucking
Yep,
staff.
we just talked about this.
I was like, are you fucking
were at
for
the tap house
real?
down the
I
street.
get it.
Yeah.
Quarantine for a week. Okay, fine. We'll take a 2-week vacation. We'll go over there. We'll quarantine for a week, and then we'll go enjoy Hawaii. Nope. You can't even fly unless you have a test.
Not even till
by a doctor.
Not even till October you can't get over there, and when you do, you have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Yeah,
That's
we
crazy.
were just talking about somebody at Tap House who mentioned that because I was telling
That's
oh yeah, you're
fucking
going to go
crazy.
to Hawaii, and no, I thought it was going to be later.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I don't know about then, but yeah, it's you have to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So before he
Yeah.
just goes to Hawaii,
You can't even
should know
board the
that.
plane, which is crazy.
Oh.
I mean, I guess there's other states because there's people flying right now. So I don't know. There must be other states or whatever that you can visit. I don't know about the China and viruses. There's something going on over there. I thought China was boasting about how they got their shit together. Oh, Americans are fucking stupid. We've had our numbers are next to nothing.
What's with China and viruses?
But
What's with China and everything?
I know, seriously, you can say that about anything. But I know that China, so China, supposedly Asian countries over there had figured it out. They did their due diligence. They did the quarantine. They did it right. They didn't go back out. They wore
they
masks. They
didn't.
did all this shit.
No, they
and then
didn't.
everything, and then they said okay, they curved, they hit the curve and everything's fine now and they don't have any more new COVID cases. And I'm like, really? The same people that lied about COVID to begin with, and sent it over here to America and all that other shit, they're like, oh yeah, because
Again.
remember they were silencing people or something. They were
well, again,
there was this
this
whole
is-
lie about
this is
it.
someone when this all
Not really
started.
proud to
I'm
talk about
a conspiracy theorist. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. Trade wars went on. It's funny that politics are going on. It's
I
funny
think
we
it's
have another election.
warfare.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
funny we have another election coming up. It's odd timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very peculiar. Wow. No. I don't sit here and believe a lot of the things the government say.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything China says or any communist government says, for that matter.
No, right.
So
yeah,
no,
so I don't know what China's saying.
But
right
again,
now,
I'm
unless
the
you're
crazy
just being
guy.
funny or whatever.
I'm the
but-
crazy guy who would live in a bunker. So, but don't mind me when I'm right.
when I'm right.
It's funny. I mean, I don't own a bunker, sadly, because again, the bunker, you buy the bunker, not the house, or the land, even for that matter. So,
Yeah.
I wish I did actually.
I know. I wonder if there's any like bunkers in Oregon. I feel like they're all in like fucking Kansas or Texas, like in the middle of Bodunk.
Because we have some pretty militia groups here, believe it or not. Like
That's
people
true.
think Portland when they think Oregon, but believe it or not, we have some pretty radicals out there.
Yeah, we have a group called like the Beards and AKs or something, and they just like literally there's like dudes with beards, and they just rock. Once in a while, they just like show up to events, which is they have AK for not even AK. I don't know. It's like an AR or something. They're just holding an AR and they're just walking down the street, and then they always get called. The police get called, and the police show
They
up. And they're just
technically
like,
have a right to do so.
yeah,
I don't
they
know
have
about,
a right to do it.
I don't know
so.
about an Oregon law, but you can carry
know
a
about that,
rifle.
yeah.
You can carry a rifle on your back. It's not concealed or anything.
Right.
And there was a dude who was doing it, and I've always been on the air on the side of like, but should you? But you can, But there was
Yeah,
a kid who
sure.
walked around. I mean, it was an old video, it was several years ago, but he was just walking around with a rifle on his back. And he was just walking around like this strip mall area, and people, of course, freaked out, and the cops. And he was one of those that knew, like, he didn't know his rights, but he knew his codes. It's like, well, due to this, I can do this, this, and this. And he actually eventually won in court, I think. But
Those are
it's
the
like,
people you see on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
They're like, according to
It-
this statute of this,
it
legit.
was.
It's like so funny.
No, it was,
Yeah.
and he was. He knew that. And
Yeah.
it's like, he did. Doesn't mean you should. You're freaking people. And it was nothing
Exactly.
was going on.
Right.
It was not like what it is now. It was just a normal day. But I thought it was
And
funny.
the
It's like,
cops are like annoyed. They're like, I
Oh,
know
they
you
were.
know it. I know you're allowed to, but like,
Can
you
it-
need
well,
to be a dick.
They
Let's
wanted
be
to see his
honest.
ID and all this stuff, but technically, he was right. They didn't have
Yeah.
a reason to pull his name or ID or anything. So technically, they are in the wrong.
I
You
don't
can
believe
do
any
it.
experts anymore.
But-
So I don't want any people to believe anything they hear and not ask questions. That's the biggest thing is like, and that's a problem,
true.
right? Is they read one headline and like, luckily some things have been like Facebook and things like that have been more apt to censor fake news. And there's actually like even like Facebook has a fake news filter. So if there actually is a headline that doesn't match up with something, they actually have a little red band underneath that says this is, due to fact check,
Questionable.
this is questionable information, so don't take it with take it with a grain of salt, which is great because people see something posted by their friend or their family and they're just like, oh shit, and then they tell like 6 other people before, because like so many times they're like, oh, did you see that headline, blah blah blah, and people are like, oh yeah, I have, and then it can be blown out of proportion, and then all of a sudden like several hundred people have heard this headline, they all believe it, and they're spreading it. And I remember, you've seen like in the past, remember when like celebrities would die,
Oh, yeah.
they would be dead, and you're like, okay. Like I remember when, how was it? It was like fucking Robin. Oh no, Robin Williams actually died. That's
Oh, he
bad.
did,
That's a
yeah.
bad example.
That was
That's a
years
terrible
ago,
example.
But
But yeah,
that
I mean, it
happened.
was just like, there was several. I think Michael Jackson was dead before he was dead, or a
Yeah,
million other
there
things
was
too.
that for sure.
Yeah, people like would be like, oh, someone died, and then a lot of people would like, it would blow up on the internet. People would be like, oh shit, and like news syndicates would jump on it. And that was sad too, because like news syndicates would look like idiots because they would just like take something and then they would run with it, and one news syndicate, bigger, decently sized one like Washington Street Journal or something like that. I mean, it would just absolutely, that would blow up if that happened. But I think more people have, they don't want to be embarrassed by it too, the syndicates. So
More fact checking, I guess.
yeah, more fact checking for sure. But yeah, people believe anything that you feed them. It's pretty easy to do that. But thanks, Psychoantics. Appreciate the follow. But yeah, crazy times we're in. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. Appreciate it. We got a lot of people that just came in and hung out.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
crazy.
the Twitch count is broken for sure tonight. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it
other
is.
people are having
There's no
issues
way.
with that, but I'm glad that it's not just. I thought it was restream or something because it's just like zeros all the way down. But
Yeah, it's 0 on the phone too, which is funny.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, yeah. So yeah, but thanks for hanging out, everybody. I just appreciate it. Killing Gun, Psychoantics. We had some poop socks.
Cum
We had,
buckets.
We had some fucking trolls going on. We had a whole list of stuff. Thanks for joining us in
Lulu,
Kyle's
of course.
kitchen. Literally, yeah, and of course Lulu's killing it. And thanks for hanging out and being our mod and almost kicking someone out tonight. You almost had to kick someone out. You
He's
almost
like a
had to use.
bodyguard.
You almost had to flex your power tonight, Lulu. But shit, fucking proof of concept though. Crazy that this does work. It can
does.
work. It's pieced together, but it's pretty
It
dope.
works.
Yeah. I'll definitely get a mono thing for that and then bring an iPhone that isn't iCloud locked next time for sure. So, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to bring the slide. So we'll just have to be like, okay, guys, when we're done,
that's all right.
fucking, we're
Cut.
done.
Yeah, just
Peace. Stop streaming. See you next time. We don't have all the cool animations and the fade outs or anything like that on here. So definitely when we end it, it's already midnight too. So definitely when we wrap it up here, we'll have to just have to end it this time. So maybe we'll throw on some
cut.
music for you and put another countdown for some reason. That's the only thing I have right now.
limited
amazing.
resources, people.
Limited resources.
From the kitchen.
From Kyle's kitchen. Next time we're gonna stream on Kyle's roof. It's fine. But I'm excited about Thursday. Our stream's gonna be as polished as it can possibly get, honestly, with camera mic for me, and I got the desk. I did get the Ford stand in today, so
Oh, that's right.
tomorrow
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
mentioned-
be
yeah, it's
having
crazy.
fun mounting all that and
Yeah,
getting
it's
it
gonna
all
be quite the redo.
redoing your battle station.
Garbage disposal. Yeah, no battle station.
Streaming from the inside.
Sure.
Garbage disposal. I know, seriously.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm done with my setup. Like finally, at least for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so much work. I hate looking at it.
Nah, it
You have
is.
to-
I'll have to. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll have to go see that. Since
Yeah,
you-
the second monitor and everything.
Do you have anything on your stand where the Mac was? Since you sold your Mac,
Nothing right now, just
Nothing?
stuff. I had the Kevin mug underneath it next to the printer.
is
Some
the
of
top like clear though? Like if I want to work up there or something.
It could be right now. I have the
okay.
stuff I'm selling on there, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay, cool.
that's it. But
What else
it
are you
will be
selling
clear.
right now? We're gonna plug some Craigslist stuff. So if you live in the
Well,
Oregon area,
I mean, actually, well, the monitor
kidding.
is going to be
he's
sold,
selling a
and then-
4K monitor, guys.
Yeah.
If you want a 4K monitor,
Well, I might
support
have
the show.
I might have a trade for that tomorrow. Believe it or not, for a laptop. Some dude's like, I don't use this laptop. It's
Get
like
the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
Mr. Laptop. I would never use a laptop. I fucking hate a
I
laptop.
don't.
This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. You right there.
I'm not here. I'm over here. Yeah. Context, bitch. No, I don't. But I know that the one the one that I have is of limited use. Time.
Oh, Mr. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like,
Well,
oh, Mr. Ungrateful motherfucker. I give this dude a free laptop and he doesn't even. No, I'm just
Well, it
kidding.
could be taken back.
No, I know it is gonna be taken.
So this would
eventually.
actually be mine. But the thing is, most people are offering 200, which isn't bad for it.
Oh, okay.
But this laptop could probably, even if I wanted to flip it, could probably go for 5.
Oh shit! Really? It's pretty good.
It's like it doesn't have the greatest reviews. Like it
What,
teeters
like,
back
what
for-
is it? Like
It's a
Dell,
Lenovo
HP?
Yoga 15
Oh.
something touchscreen, but it's known to like thermal throttle and some other weird stuff.
No one cares about their thermothermic
But to be
except
honest,
for you.
But the thing is, there's fixes, which people's like, oh, I did the thermal paste and did this. I'm just like, I fucking fixed laptops for
Oh,
3
that's
years, so I
true.
could figure this out. And to
Yeah.
be honest, if it opens up and plays YouTube and checks my email, that's fine.
Yeah.
And at least I own
Is
it.
it? So it's not a Chromebook then? Because I
No.
feel like yogas are.
No, it's
Chromebooks.
well,
Okay.
there are Yoga Chromebooks.
Oh, there are
but
Yoga Chromebooks,
this one's a
okay.
Yoga Windows. So
Lenovo's
but-
pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. They're
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
So I mean, it was barely used and
you
all
didn't
that.
want to get
so-
Toshiba? You already know.
I could. That's. I mean, I
just
actually could. At least I could fix them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Buying parts.
Buying parts. Yeah.
Like, hey guys.
Oh man, right on. All right,
great.
man.
Appreciate you
Fellas,
joining.
nice joining in tonight. I'm gonna head off. Definitely appreciate you
Appreciate that.
joining us.
fun.
Thanks, Lulu. Thanks for all the other people that joined us. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We just went into the 2-hour realm.
Man, it's great.
So our show's at 2 hours usually, and I think the batteries are getting close. So we probably
About halfway on the receivers, but
halfway
these.
in the receivers. Well, there's
Let
two.
me see, guys.
RX and TX. It's cool. It's cool that the battery community.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. Let's see. Oh, it's fine.
Great. Kyle's got. I love this. I love this. Like, It's just so funny. It's like so, I don't know. It's just
So
weird.
official feeling, but it's a piece of fucking plastic.
I do like the feel of it because it's like not just a smooth
nice and-
plastic. It's like
it's
all
nice and
textured
slender
or
and
something. Just super, super good. It's a super good mic.
Yeah. It's a great mic.
Super great mic right here.
Yeah.
Just put that in
Hey.
frame.
Put that in your frame.
Oh god. I'm just gonna put stuff in your frame. Just here's a beer. Where's your camera? There it is. Just fuck with each other's.
Yeah.
I know I like
Can't do this
just like
normally.
knock your camera over. just
Oh my god. Oh no. Earthquake. We're all dying. The fault lines and everything. I don't know.
so
What's up?
This is
you
actually
joined
great.
at a bad
I
time.
know
or
he's like,
badly.
what the f is going on? We're fucking with each other's
I3
camera since we're on our own camera. Oh, did we?
I don't know. Fucking bronze goat.
Bronze
that's,
goat.
That's a weird name.
Leet? No.
No, it's not elite.
Lee
was like,
Bronze
I3, but that's-
Bronze goat. I'll just call
Yeah.
you Goat.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us, Goat.
Appreciate it.
We're wrapping
Hey,
up the stream,
We're wrapping
but
it up.
you know,
You joined in a
glad
stupid
you
time.
glad you joined us in the kitchen of Kyle. Le Kitchen de Kyle.
What about the kitchen of Kevin?
Oh, and there's our mug club.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get sued by Ladder Crider, but I don't care. Fuck that guy.
I think it'd be cool if it.
Actually, that would be kind of cool to have a lawsuit, like being sued by someone you like look up to, kind of.
He has his like supposedly Asian lawyer. That I don't know if I would have.
True, that guy's like probably pretty savage. That
Yeah.
Asian lawyer dude. He's like he's mad. You know, he's got small mandarin syndrome.
Small penis
That's
syndrome.
bad. I love how he always like.
I said it.
I love how Ladder Crider though he's like always calling out his diverse card. He's like, yeah, see, my staff is super diverse. I got an Asian, I got a black guy. He's always throwing like, you know, my best friend is gay. I'm allowed to say stuff about gays.
I know.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny, but
Everybody said that.
yeah,
Hey.
half Asian lawyer.
Yeah.
Bill Richmond is my favorite person on your show.
Half
He is
Asian
pretty
lawyer.
funny
Because
though.
that's what he calls him.
Yeah.
Half Asian. Yeah.
It's not bad at all. But yeah, anyways, this has been the Nutshell Show.
Nutshell show.
Episode 21. We don't have any cool fade outs or anything like that, so we'll just have to cut it. But yeah, he is underrated. I know. Ben. Exactly. We can just do a fade out.
Gay.
Oh yeah.
Boys are dirtbag.
The Giving Tree.
Oh my god.
But yeah, super appreciate it. Thanks for hanging in
right.
there. Thanks, Lulu, for helping us out with technical issues, being the best moderator ever. Hope you clip
He's
some.
alright.
I hope you
Yeah.
clip some shit. I look forward to seeing me snock rocket a cherry
Oh
tomato.
god. I hope I
you-
see that.
If you don't have that already,
Your mod is revoked if you don't clip that.
yeah. If that isn't already clipped on our channel, then
course.
our mod is fired. So if you go to twitch.com/The Nutshell Show, twitch.tv.
It's twitch.tv, yeah.
Twitch.tv.
I think, yeah, I believe. Yeah. Whatever.
It's Justin.tv. is the-
old school.
I
Yeah.
know, old school. For anyone who's like old enough to know that, to even know that reference. But yeah, this has been fun. It's been real fun. It's
been fun.
It's been
Join
it's
my
been
kitchen
real.
anytime.
It's been
You're
fun.
welcome.
It's been real fun. Yeah,
fun.
I know. We'll just have to do this in your kitchen, or next time we'll do it.
Or
in
on the
your,
couch, or
Next time we'll just do it in your den.
that sounds really out of context.
We'll just do it deep in your den. Is that cool? Is that
We're
cool,
gonna do
Kyle?
it
If we
in the
do it,
kitchen,
if
or
we
we
do
gonna
it
do
deep
it in your den?
in your dark den over there,
Yeah, you could do it in the den.
right underneath the archway, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
There's a hole in the archway. There's a big hole. There's a hole right above his archway. He's got 2 holes for his archway, guys. I'm not even joking. There is a hole above his
Yeah,
archway.
there's a
I
hole
don't know
above
what
the
kind of
archway.
fucking architect was like, oh, you know, if we just put a hole above this archway, that will really bring it together.
Makes it classy.
Really, it just makes him do pull-ups randomly.
That's pretty
or
much
we'll
what I
fly
do.
drones through it.
Yeah, we'll do
sometimes.
that too a while back.
So we just done, just stupid shit.
It's not used for what it's supposed to be used for, which is nothing. It's used for something around here. So
like ironically too, I could just take this phone over there and like show people what it would look like. That'd be the end of the show. It's just like, okay, see that hole over there in the archway? Just in case we need 2 cameras looking at me.
oh god,
I'm on 2 cameras, guys. Oh my god.
you're famous.
Yeah. So pretty funny. I love this. I love that we can just like fuck with each other shit. We didn't even do that either. So.
No, we didn't. We didn't at all.
Oh, fuck this
There's
guy.
a cable.
Here, let's see if we can do this, guys. Let's see if we can show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off my
I'll take off my headset.
headset. Let's see if we can.
God, that laptop.
Oh yeah, see, there's the hole above the archway, guys. Can you guys
Yeah.
see that?
There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. Hole above the arch. I'm not even kidding. Oh, actually, there's someone in there right now. His mom's right now is in there watching a show. So, but
Bloop.
yeah,
Fuck those headphones.
so glad.
Look,
everyone-
everybody, you can see my ears. They exist.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's right.
We're cool now.
Yep. Oh, here's the laptop. I don't like this.
I want to hear myself. Meanwhile, your mom. I don't want your mom's hearing us the whole time.
Probably.
His mom's in the other room.
What
Mom's
the
like,
I discovered
this-
some
I
things.
know. Fuck this show. What's going on? All right, guys.
Hey.
Thanks so much.
Peace.
And with dancing on the counter. Oh yeah, that's true. You could just go and do something.
I could show you
cool.
my crotch again.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah. Well, he's in his boxers. I don't
Yeah.
want to see that. He probably can like pump it out or like pump the bulge.
Pump up the jam.
Pump up the jam.
Pump
All right,
it
we
up.
really got to end this show.
We got in.
What are we at? 2 hours and 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, okay, never mind then.
That's what I thought.
We will see you Thursday. Hopefully, I'll have everything. Or wait, it is Thursday. No,
Tuesday, right?
it's
the fuck
Wednesday.
day?
Why are we streaming?
Well, because it's just hit midnight. We streamed on Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I was
You're
like, look,
tripped out.
I
That's
am
great.
really troubled. Like, why are we streaming on Wednesday? Who fucking had that idea? That's funny.
Oh my
Thursday,
God, that's
guys.
Great. That's a clip moment.
I know. Can you? Yeah,
At the
clip
very
that
end.
one. Clip that. That was.
Oh my God.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You didn't
Roy,
tell
go
me
home,
it was
you're
Wednes-
drunk.
You
I
didn't
know.
tell me it was Wednesday, man. What the fuck?
I would let it happen.
We gotta do this more often for sure. All right.
It's fun.
Thanks everybody. We will see
Peace.
you this Thursday. Hopefully with a cool polished stream.
Yep.
We're gonna be at our best. So check us out. Episode
Whatever that is.
22.
Of the Nutshell Show.
This is the Nutshell Show. My name is Roy Dubag, and this is
Kyle
my co-host
Shields.
Kyle Shields. You have a wonderful night, and make sure you spay and neuter your pets. All right, take care.
Peace.